Hello, good afternoon. Oh, it's evening. Good evening. Back in the Vision Jet. Oh yeah. Let's give a little cinematic love here. There we go. Once I have chase plane, it'll make it look really cool. Actual cinematic cameras. Shooter, what's up? Thanks for the bits. Hello! Oh my god, Speed, what is happening? Just pulling up in style. What's up, Kerbear, Spev, Speeve? Speed changed his name and now I don't know how to say it. Spevel? The invisible boat? Boatmobile? Wait, are you in a boat? There are boats in the sim. You're watching his stream earlier? Nice. I did not. I watched a little. I tuned into the replay for a second just to check it out. For like literally 1 minute. I need to watch more. The Gabriel BK1. What is that? What's the 160 TR? Is that the headwind one? Anyway, I'm back in the Vision Jet. I just want to do some flying around here. Vision Jet and I got the bird pass tool on. I want to get kind of a basic feeling of what it'd be like to use the bird tool with a plane with NeoFly, or yeah, with NeoFly at the same time. So we'll see how it goes. Never tried it with a jet. I mean, it seems to be it loaded in. I think if I pick an incompatible one, it can like make it crash, make it angry. But this seems to load in okay. It's just got left and right tanks, so it seems to detect them. It's got my 43 hours of flight time, I guess. And I know this gets dirty, and it's a fully compatible, you know, Flight Sim 24 plane. So, yeah, I think we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be okay. What's up, JT? Moonwalking. You don't see why it won't work, yeah. We'll see how it goes. Let me, It's been a while since I've used NeoFly. They had an update where they said they added in real-world routes or something. I don't think I'll find any of them with the Vision Jet because, yeah, they're real airline routes, I think. But it sounds like they added a lot of new missions or something. But, you know, I figure Vision Jet and try the NeoFly update. What NeoFly version is this now? 4.12. Alright, so I'm going to find a mission. I think I'm going to skip using Beyond ATC for the first flight or two. And let's just pick something worth a lot of money. 27K, 197 miles. Let's go a little less than that. KOZW? What is this? Oh, there's no tooltips. I don't know what kind that is. Oh, it's a timed mission. I've had bad experiences with those. 48 Delta, 800. Okay, longest runway. Okay, it's got lighting, it's got fuel, and it's got hard surface runway, 3,500 feet. All right, let's do 48 Delta with 4 passengers. All right, prep the flight. 48 Delta. Clare Municipal. All right, I'm going to go in here and do the flight planner. Okay, looks like we got... Oh, performance data not available? Really? In a plane that they made? Alright. KCGF. This is where I ended up the last time I played, I guess, where my pilot ended up. 48 Delta. And we will find route. We're also on the newest beta, Sim Update 2 beta that came out yesterday. Wait, what the hell? Hey, wait, is this new? Speeve, is that your tail number? Papa Bravo India Golf. It actually shows the tail numbers now. What the hell? Wait, that's new. 742. Are these your actual guys' tail numbers? They didn't say anything about this. 612 Papa Delta and whatever PPBIG means. Oh, does it show the dirt? I don't know. But we see... Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Papa Big? Yeah, alright. Well, anyway. It showed yours on the stream the other day. Really? What? Holy crap. I did not know it did that. What's up, DW? What is he doing? All right. Well, watching planes land has just got more fun. That is your tail number 2, Brian? 612 Papa Delta? Dude, it's showing everybody's runs to go change all your tail numbers. Well, what's Versa in the... Is this the PC-12? PC-12 doesn't show it. But the Vision Jet does. That's kind of awesome. Come on, bro. I don't know what that means. Kilo, India, Papa, Sierra, Mike, Echo, Lima, Lima. That's a long... that's a long tail number. Great. Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks, Microsoft. Thanks, Asobo. Thanks for the change. This is going to make the game a lot more fun for me. It's going to be great. Thanks so much. Very much appreciated. That's how you roll in the Vision Jet. Oh, man. Claus, thank you for 5 months in a row as a couch captain. Appreciate that, dude.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Perfect, Shooter. Thank you, Shooter. All right, so let's go ahead and... we got the auto route going on here. I'm going to do a weird thing again and use in-game ATC. Maybe when we get off the air, looks like. Or off the ground, it looks like. All right, and then let's do the weight and balance. So just for bonus points in NeoFly, you can do the weight and balance. So I'm going to check out what they want me to do. Oh, it doesn't notice this Vision Jet. What is the Vision Jet Uluru? What is that? What the heck does that mean? The Uluru? Flight effects Vision Jet? No. No, I don't what? Wait, can't I change this? Oh my god, this search. Oh, I don't use the Flight Effects Vision Jet. Wait, how do I fix this? Ah, crap. Did I get the wrong one? Why doesn't it just let me fly any Vision Jet? Okay. Yeah, I got the Flight Effects Vision Jet instead of the default Vision Jet. I have to unrent this. 320K. I hope I have enough to get another one. Oh my god, I hope I have enough to get another one. If I don't, then it's ruining the whole idea. I might have to move airports to find a Vision Jet. Oh, there we go. Distance 104 miles. Oh god, okay. Okay, there we go. I can get this one. I just need to move my pilot. Sorry, we're moving airports to KRZT. Alright, executive seating. KRZT. RIP. Would I recommend NeoFly? Or do you mean On Air? NeoFly is free. I would start with NeoFly. On Air Company has like so many features, it's kind of overwhelming. NeoFly is really chill. It's way more chill, and it's free. You can pay for extras if you want, but I would just start with NeoFly, personally. I kind of use all of them for different reasons. Some people really, really love On Air, but it's like an annual. You kind of have to pay for it every year. Okay, KRZT. Sorry, guys. Switching airports here. I'll go to ramp 7. KRZT. I need to move my pilot there. There we go. Done. Pilot assigned.
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank
It
you.
looks like the weather is perfect for flying.
All right, here's a VIP 178 miles to Keck Q, not to be
Let's go.
confused with Keck W. All right, Keck
Captain,
Q.
this is dispatch. The VIPs do not look too happy today. It's probably best if we don't keep them waiting.
Okay,
Transporter from
bird
dispatch.
persistence
Boarding
added.
passenger. Please stand by.
The first edition of Bird skydiving mod will let you jump, but no parachute. Holy crap, how? All right, Keck Q, not to be confused with Keck W. There it is.
Okay, Captain. That's the
Exactly.
last of the VIPs in their seat and ready for takeoff.
Oh my god, the Bork. It's so cute. I think it's super adorable. Thanks for the Keck W, Sawyer. Thanks for the Bork Kerbear. Very generous. That's our first Bork of the evening. Appreciate that. Much appreciated. Exclamation Bork to win a free TTS coin. Very important. So if JT wins it and farts again, I'm just ending the stream. Just so you know. Alright, Vision Jet. Oh, thank God.
The winner of Bork Raffle 311 is Danger and 00 Lee Airways. Congratulations.
Alright, now I need 1219 pounds added to this thing. So let's go to configure the performance. Now, where did they change this to? I can go to weights here, I guess. Configure and load. How much fuel do I have? I think I turned off the fuel realism, right? Let me try it and see if it works now. We'll change to auto
I know
fuel.
it's going to be a good day when my favorite pilot is
1219 payload. Wait, what? How are we gonna have
We
a...
have royalty on board.
Oh,
today.
the whole weight needs to
The
be
security team
1219.
had carried out the necessary security checks, and we are now ready.
We're supposed to have 4
Transporter from
passengers.
dispatch.
Missing
Boarding
600
passenger. Please
pounds.
stand by.
We can't carry that much. $319. Missing 319 pounds. How? I can't fill that much. Maybe I'll turn the sync off. Let's see here.
Transporter from dispatch.
Missing 319
Some VIPs
pounds.
are going to an important meeting this time. They're waiting for you in the boarding parking.
Okay, the fuel doesn't count. That's just the payload is missing 319. But the payload is maxed
Transporter,
out.
Boarding has started.
Oh my god, are we going to be able to take off? Alright, how much fuel do I have in the plane? Hangar. Fuel 894. 894 what? Pounds? Pounds, okay. I don't know if I can take off. We'll see. Alright, let's get this thing
Transporter from
started.
dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
We'll also see if they fix the parking brake. So I'm going to use my switch and see if it works today. Alright, let's turn the brightness up. We don't need no stinking checklists. Alright, initial fuel. Fuel on board sync. Excellent. Next. Empty weight and balance. Sure, aircraft loading. How much does it say the passengers are? 1,200 pounds. 300 pounds each. A little bit outside the takeoff window. 300 pounds of baggage too, I think. Oh, we're just in the takeoff window. We'll see if it works. Okay, and here, flight plan options. Let's go ahead and just send it over. We went to here. Oh yeah. Wait, didn't I just do this? KRZT to KECQ. And find route. And auto flight level 310. Okay, and then we will send to ATC and avionics. Turn. Do we need the automated weather? Yes. Let's get the wind. I guess I can use the bird mod. Winds are 030 at 4. Announce taxi. Oh, not to parking. Announce taxi. Let's turn the sound on. Oh yeah, happy Friday. It feels like Saturday. I took a day off. I took a day off work today. And just chilled. It was nice. Do I like your tail number? Do I even want to look? What does that mean, dude? I don't understand what you guys are talking about. What's a papa papa? Announce taxi to parking. What's up, Brothers Grimm? Alright, let's move this to checklists. Actually, I can go ahead and hit accept initialization and then turn the checklists off. Over here. We just want full PFD. Okay. And then map and full MFD. It says we're within the balance, so we'll see how it works. Map setting is heading up for some reason. The worst. Inset window on. Okay, it lost all my options. Track vector, wind vector. Turn that off. Okay, and then we need our wind data is on. Okay. And that'll stay over there. Alright, runway 5 behind us. Comma for the altimeter, and we're going up to 31,000 feet. $31,000, supposedly. And we're going to do heading flight level change with the auto throttle. Auto throttle's on FMS mode. Alright, I should probably get the engine started. Fuel capacity, a light that comes on when you fly the Vision Jet. Did you do the initialization like I just did? If you do the initialization, then it should work. If you're talking about when you're on the ground, Kilrick. What's up, Jesse? 3 a.m. on Saturday, you should sleep more. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow. Oh, in the air? In the air, you can get the fuel light if there's an imbalance. So go over here and look at your left and right tank. You'll notice that one of the tanks has a square around it. That's the current tank that's in use. And it's in automatic mode by default. So if you look down here, you have the fuel control in auto. If one of the tanks is fuller than the other, it might just want you to balance them. So turn it to the tank that's fuller and then leave it on that until they get more balanced and then turn it back to the auto position. If that doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. It could just be a bug. You could just flip that a couple times and see if it goes away. That's an option too. All right, announce taxi.
Couch tree 2 is taxiing to runway 5.
Runway 5. All right, so we got Papa Small. We got Sea Rash. Everybody's in the back cargo. They're just hanging off their plane. 612 PD. OKCQX. We got HLEN1. WTF 555. WTF means where's the food? K Wabbit. Trojan Wabbit. It's so funny that we can see those. I'm happy and terrified that we know that we can do that now. Assistance taxi ribbon, please. Taxi ribbon is on. All right, runway 5. Oops, set route. We're just going direct based. Like, I don't know. I just picked one. I just hit auto. Actually, does it let me copy paste it? It should, right? I think I can go to enter route string. Oh, there we go. Can I copy this? Ah, I can copy it. Nice. All right, set route. There we go. I just have direct Sparrow, direct Keck Q. It seems to be more than happy with that. What's up, underdog? You expect a nice, tight Vision Jet formation here. Oh, there we go. We got the thing there. We got the taxi ribbon.
Couch tree 2 is taxiing to runway 5. Kilo Romeo Zulu Tango traffic.
Announce taxi. We're good to go. Let me set the pitch trim. 6 degrees up. Flaps are at 50%. They still haven't fixed the takeoff emergency bat thing, I guess. It's kind of crazy. Alright, all we need is a probe heat. I guess we'll see if we can see each other's dirt or not. And over here, it looks like it's tracking. It says the weight is missing, which is fine. I think it says ready for taxi and takeoff. That's just for a bonus, and I can't load it anymore. This thing is as heavy as it will let me. Supposed to have 4 passengers in. Alright, let's get the probe heat on. Outside air temps 3. I'm going to put the engine anti-ice on right now for takeoff. All of our lights are on. Wing and stab is off. And I do have wake turbulence on. This is going to be excellent. The passengers are royalty? Oh, she said they're royalty? She said that they have a, they have an attitude or something. Can you guys all go and then I'll fly behind you so we can see maximum horrible wake turbulence? Let's see how absolutely horrible the wake turbulence can get with 10 planes in front of me. Yes. Yes. Okay, there goes Papa Papa Big. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Papa Delta. Oh, nice, nice. There goes Papa Papa Small. Whoa, Papa Papa Small wiping out. Living up to their name. K-Wabbit. All right, I'm going right after you guys. Parking brakes off. Heading bug synced ahead.
It's a flight of a fleet of Vision Jets.
Auto throttles
on. It's less
on.
like Top Gun and more like a psychic convention in the sky. Every jet looks like it's trying to tell me my horoscope. I see a future full of missed approaches and unnecessary parachute deployments. Astonishing.
Okay, here I go through all the wake turbulence. Oh, we're tilting to the right. Tilt to the left, I mean.
Have a smooth flight. if
Gear
you
up.
know what I mean.
If you know what I mean, is that what she said? What is she talking about? Alright, it's a little bumpy. It's not too bad. We're in mostly smaller planes. Alright, we're going to make it 360. Alright, over 115 knots and 600 AGL. Get the flaps up. Alright, let's get the autopilot. Actually, let's get the yaw damper on. Oh, yaw damper was on. Autopilot on climb thrust. Let's turn this thing around, get onto course. Nav mode on standby. Traffic, traffic. Let's turn that off. Traffic, traffic, standby. Back to the map. Oh, it deleted all of my, presets. Oh my god, this sim looks so good. Holy crap. Oh, I'll get those tags off in a second. Dude. Why does it look so good right now? Yeah, X-Plane, it doesn't, it's pretty good, but it's not this, that's for sure. I'm gonna get the anti-ice off the engine until we get up a little higher. Climbing straight up to 31,000. Let me tune the center, get flight following. I don't know why you have to do that first every time. Let's get that off. Let's get that off. Oh, we're icing on the windows already, actually. All right, let's get... We got the engine and the window anti-ice on for now. Zoom the map out. Direct Spurro, and then it's got us runway 3 LPV. Vectors to final. I think I might just try the vectors to final, see what happens. Bit the bullet and upgraded sim update too. Heck yeah, dude. Better frames. You can use higher LOD, giving it a whole new... Oh, yeah. Dude, that's awesome. I didn't know you weren't on it. I don't know what the clouds are morphing right now.
Squawk 7014. Couch tree 2 tree.
Alright, let's reply to them. Oh yeah. We're surfing. You got a new set of tires? You're just ripping it? Oh, and in your car, okay. NeoFly, my favorite one. I don't really have a favorite. They're just all different, you know? NeoFly is really good because it's like a nice mix between... It's got things you can do that are realistic but you don't have to. Like you can use sim rate, You get a bonus if you don't. You can set it to the right payload. You get a bonus. You get a bonus if you do. And there's more than just the missions. There's all the commodity trading. So no matter what airport you go to in the world, you can always pick up something from it, which is really nice. So you like never really have to warp unless you're picking up a plane like I just did. So, and it's free. Like you can pay for add-ons and stuff, but the core experience is free. So unless you want AI pilots or things like that, you don't need to pay for it. So I just like NeoFly because it's it is the full like career mode progression if you want it. They just added real world routes to it for airliners, I think. So if I ever get to that point, then you know, I'll have to check those out. But yeah, on-air company is great if you want something that saves everything in the cloud and has some kind of player-to-player interaction with the world. You can do a virtual airline, all that stuff. So I would say, like, if you want to start as a bush pilot, I think you can start as an airline pilot if you want, so that's up to you. If you want the career progression, NeoFly is great. If you want something strictly focused on airliners, flying airliners, around the world, then a pilot's life is really good because you jump from one airline to the next to the next. It gets you all around the world. It's got a really good scoring system to it too, with your lights and speeds and all that. But yeah, I think NeoFly has struck like a good balance between you can do things realistically if you want, or you can kind of speed run stuff, and it'll let you use it either way. All right, so we're going direct Sparrow, and then we got vectors to final set for the approach runway 3. And we don't have a TOD yet, so if I want to connect those, we'll need to put in an en-route waypoint to the airport. So I could just add a KEK Q at the end here, like that, and then if I go check KEK Q, so it's about 1,000 feet, so we'll add 1,500, 2,500, say, I'll just put 2,500 as the altitude constraint here. I want to make it to 2,500 by the time we're at the airport, roughly. And then once we're up in cruise, we should get a TOD. If we can even get up to 31,000 in time. It's a short flight. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody should try NeoFly because it's free. Like, if you've been playing Microsoft Flight Sim career mode and you're out of things to do, there aren't enough planes to fly, there aren't enough routes, you hate teleporting to each thing, I would try NeoFly. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the way it looks.
Southwest 1066, contact Indianapolis Center on 124.45. Good day.
I turned on the live injected traffic just to get some other noise here. We'll request IFR clearance.
Center, Couch Tree 2 Tree, 4 miles east of Tree Oscar Alpha 8, 13,100 feet. Request IFR to Kilo Echo Kilo Quebec. Ready to copy. Couch Tree 2 Tree is cleared to Kilo Echo Kilo.
Let's pop outside here.
Squawk 7014.
Like they took away the co-pilot view. Hey, where's the co-pilot view? How am I supposed to get out of this thing?
Couch Tree 2 Tree. Acknowledge last transmission.
How am I supposed to get out of this? Did they remove the co-pilot from all the planes?
Couch Tree 2 Tree. Did you hear my last transmission? Couch Tree 2 Tree cleared to Kilo Echo Kilo Quebec Airport as filed. Squawk 7014.
Like the instrument views actually say what the camera presets do for like shift 1 through 0.
Altimeter tree 017 continue to
How do we get out of here? What is instruments auto select?
Climb and
Yeah, it has a parachute, yep.
Resume own navigation. Climb and
It's got a
maintain
usable
flight level
parachute in
310.
2024. You can actually pull this down.
Couch
And you can use the auto land system too. Safe return auto land. This is one of the more polished planes. I mean, it's pretty incredible. This is a default plane. FlightFX made this plane, and they kind of I don't know what agreement they came to, but it's Microsoft plus FlightFX collab now, I guess technically, but it's a default plane.
Acknowledge last transmission.
Okay, acknowledged.
Going to 1 tree 4.0. Couch tree 2 tree.
1 tree 4.0. Yeah, they cut the cheat. It's such a cheat to change the camera. Yeah, they took out the co-pilot thing. So now I can't get, unless they set up good showcase cameras. Did they set any wing views where we actually look out? No. No, they didn't. So how do we get our outside camera views now? You have the co-pilot on PC-12? So they just ruined it in the Vision Jet. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know why you just can't move the camera outside. Like, why is there collision with the camera on this? Like, why can't I go out there and set my own view? It doesn't make any sense. Damn, this carpet looks good. Woo. Wow. Worth every penny. All right, we're in standard altimeter. Just auto throttling all the way up. TOD is out here. So we'll find out if we get to our cruise altitude or not. This doesn't climb very fast. We're going 1,100 feet per minute. You got an Xbox crash? People seem to be having a lot of problems with the beta on Xbox. Well, it's weird. It seems to be very hit or miss. Some people are like, it's incredible. And then other people are like, this is the worst update ever. Everyone with the same update. So I don't know what's going on with Xbox. Something, unfortunately. You prefer marble floor? This is the executive version too. I didn't check to see if I could load the passengers on the ground without ground services available. I'll have to give that a shot on the next one. Two crashes to the home screen? You mean to desktop, Ken? Okay, the last few nights, it just got an update today. Yeah, they updated. Oh, sorry, they updated it today. Yeah, did I say yesterday? For some reason, I think it's Saturday. Because I didn't work today. I just slept in. They didn't send me the new merchandise to model, so I didn't have to do anything today. The free view out on the wing is under showcase camera. Showcase free camera? The problem is so these fixed cameras, yeah, I mean, I know these, none of these look away from the wing, and when you're in this mode it's fixed. You can't move how it looks. The regular drone camera you can't set presets for. So the way to do it was set a custom one using your pilot camera, the cockpit camera. Change it to free look. That's just the drone camera. Isn't it? Showcase free look? How is that different than... Oh yeah, that's just the drone. Yeah, that's just the normal drone camera. I don't think you can use your custom ones for this. If I hit Shift F5, go inside, hit Shift F1, no, yeah. The preset cameras are for pilot camera or whatever, cockpit camera presets. So the trick was to get the cockpit camera outside with that co-pilot bug or feature. Definitely wasn't a bug. I mean, it's not harming anybody. It's just letting us get good wing views from outside the plane. And because they don't set them, like now our only option is inside with this plane, or you have to move the drone camera outside, and then you can't do presets here, so... And you'll also notice the plane moves, right? The drone has its own... The drone is the anchor point, so you see the plane move up and down relative to the drone. Instead of, if you were a passenger, you would move with the plane. The drone doesn't. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Check pass to see if it's still connected. Oh. It is still connected. It is. Raccoon, 18 months. Holy crap, that's a lot of months. Thank you, Raccoon. Appreciate that, dude. $18 months. Camera issue must be gone. Was it actually causing a camera issue? Yeah, it seems to be running just fine. I got a little bit of dirt on it. Bird mod in effect.
Indianapolis Center, American 1761.
American.
Flight level 245, climbing flight level 250. American 1761, Indianapolis Center, radar contact continue.
Oh, there was one that thought I exited to the main menu. Oh, interesting. That's interesting, man.
Indianapolis Center, Couch Tree 2 Tree is passing flight level 2 Tree 5, climbing flight level tree 10.
Couch Tree 2 Tree, Indianapolis Center, radar contact, continue to Spro.
Continue to Spro. And we have top of descent coming up right here, right after Spro. It's going to take us 8 minutes to get to Spro. We're climbing at 800 feet per minute. We need to go 7,000 feet. So it's going to take us 9 or 10 minutes or something. What's 7,000 divided by 850? And it's also going down. So 6,700 divided by 850 feet per minute is 7.8 minutes. So we're going to hit the top of descent and then need to start our descent, basically. We'll see how it goes. What's up, Critical? EFB update is nice. It is, yeah. The EFB, the biggest updates in Sim Update 2 now even with the latest patch is... Well, I don't know if this is here before. I don't know if the performance thing was here. I don't really know how to use it. Well, I mean, I know you go in here and add numbers, but it looks like they're adding in performance profiles. Maybe that's part of the work where they'll give us estimates for fuel. The biggest things with the EFB, number one, they brought in a lot of the changes that they made on the web version of the flight planner. Or, you know, at least it looks similar. So, like, it's got the color coding for each of the phases of flight. When you hit the Find Route button, it actually adds in departure and arrival procedures now, which is really nice.
Indianapolis Center, Endeavor 5065.
On the... Oh yeah, if you're changing... Excuse me, if you're changing a procedure, like, say, the approach, you can now change the runway at the top, which is actually nice, because especially when you're doing approaches or arrivals, what it shows here is dependent on the runway that you choose. Kind of like a filter. On the weather screen, they finally added a refresh button here. They also made it so if your airport doesn't have its own weather, its own ATIS or something, or its own METAR, it will find the nearest METAR to the airport that you've chosen and show you the nearest METAR. which is also really cool. Those are some good changes. Still no night mode on charts. I did find a bug that they're gonna. I should try to report it to them, but there's a bug where if there are no FAA charts, it hides the button here. But the bug that I found is if I switch it to FAA charts and then I do another flight where there are no FAA charts, like say from an airport in Canada back to the US, or anywhere Canada, US, or US to Mexico, something like that, there may be LIDO charts available at that airport. If I had it on FAA, then it hides this if there are no LIDO sorry, how do I explain this? Say I'm flying from the US, I go here and I choose FAA charts, and I use the FAA charts for US because they're available at a small airport, has no LIDO charts, like this. Then I cross the border and I fly into Canada. The Canadian airport has LIDO charts. If I go to the Canadian airport one, it will hide this button down here because it says, oh, there are no FAA charts. But the problem is it hit it and it's chosen on an FAA, so now I can't change it to LIDO without going back to the other airport, changing to LIDO, then going to, you know, the whatever. So if I go here and then I go down here, if I didn't choose LIDO already in that last section, then I would show nothing here. Maybe I should just show it to clip it for Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft, here's the bug. If you go from somewhere with FAA charts, so this one, Q, and I go here, go look up my charts. It's got LIDO charts and it has FAA charts. So now I'm looking at the FAA charts. Then I get towards my destination, say I'm going to... No, don't put that in there. Then... Sorry, it's not my fault, okay? And then if I go here to Canada, and then I go to the airport... What the heck? Wait. Did they fix it? Wait, I think they fixed it. Oh, those fast... I think they fixed it. All right, they're watching the stream already, maybe. Somebody's watching. They fixed it. I think they fixed it in today's patch because the bug was when you went here, this would invisibly be set to FAA still. And it would say, oh, there's no FAA charts. Oh, wait, is it the other way around? Maybe it's the other way around. Basically, the hidden button got pre-selected and I couldn't change it. I needed to change it. But now these are LIDO charts. Wait. Nope. No, it is broken. Look, that's an FAA chart. What the heck? What? Now it says no charts are available. Oh, that was another bug. Okay. I take it back. They found another bug. That was another bug. So that was showing FAA charts, not LIDO charts. And look, there are no FAA charts. So no, look, the bug is still there. Look. No charts, no charts. For Toronto, no charts. But now watch. Okay, there. Yeah, see, now I can't change to LIDO. So it's trying to look up FAA. So now I'll go back, CYYZ. I have to go back to my original airport, something that has a LIDO FAA button. Click LIDO. Now I can finally go back here to... I'm just looking up CYYZ. Now here if I go, it'll be on LIDO and it pulls in the charts. That's the bug. So I need to be able to click that button. Anyway. That's not really clippable, it's too long. But anyway, that's the bug. Alright, we're almost at TOD. And I am tracking this route. Don't worry about it. The red up there is okay. That's optional. It just says the payload doesn't match, so I won't get the XP. Down here it says missing payload, no bonus XP granted. Beacon or strobe were off while the engine is running. That was my fault. Oh, passengers are upset. No flight attendant. Yeah, you can't... there's no way I would have a flight attendant. I am the flight attendant. They need to fix that. 126 tree 75. I'm gonna set my trigger button when I'm using this ATC to ATC response 1. Oh, they fixed the controls, didn't they? It doesn't say object anymore. Validate, quick reply. Let's get rid of those. Those are for career mode. And then I'm gonna go into Conti! Dude, holy crap, mega raid. Thanks, Conti. How's it going, man? You rang. ATC response 1. ATC response 1. ATC panel choice 1. I'm just going to set that to my trigger button while I'm using the absolutely incredible default ATC. There we go. So I can hit it without opening that window and hit number 1. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raid, Conti. Okay, acknowledge. Contact Indy Center.
Indianapolis Center. Couch tree 2 tree is passing flight level tree 00 climbing flight level tree 10.
Couch tree 2 tree. Indianapolis Center.
Dude, my bathroom speaker was trying to make a phone call again, I swear. Okay, request, we're good, right? Continue to Unog. Unnog. Okay, continue to unnog. I'm just gonna go direct unnog then. Alright, and we do have 3,000 and 2,000 here. We're about at 31,000 and we should get our top of descent. My bathroom speaker is making a phone. Yeah, I swear I turned it off, but the other day when I was streaming, I got like a little Apple HomePod thing as like a bathroom speaker. Like the little one. And it called somebody named Mike on my phone. I have no idea who it is. It's not like somebody that I've ever, like, it's probably somebody that I put my phone like 10 years ago, and I have no idea who it was. And it was like calling them. And I looked at my phone. I was like, what is the speaker talking about? And I heard a phone ringing from the bathroom. I was like, wait, what? My phone is next to me. Mike wants to hear me shower. He might have heard me yelling at Microsoft Flight Sim or something. But but yeah, I don't know if they picked up or not. I picked up my phone. I just hit hang up. It said like 12, 13, 14. It was counting. So yeah, it was terrifying. That person's probably like, who is this anyway? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the Bork. Kerbear, thanks for the Bork. You can hit that exclamation
Welcome,
Bork.
Raiders, to the Kip on the Ground live stream. Would you like to buy some propane or propane accessories?
Wonderful. Straight in with the business pitches. I wouldn't be surprised if we heard a Stupid Bird mod advertisement come in any moment now. Yeah, the Bork thing is usually... She's sleeping right now, but if our real life puppy barks... because it can be annoying to hear a bark on a stream, everyone types Bork, and that initiates a raffle for a coin for TTS.
Is Angela Relic. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you for the Bork reports. Raffle 312. Okay, we got our TOD now. 45 seconds. Nice. Request vector. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to start our descent, so let's just pull down our selected altitude with a keyboard shortcut and hit VNav.
Southwest 262.
So for the... I don't think they'll tell me to start descending. For the people just tuning in, what I'm doing is I'm doing NeoFly in the Vision Jet. If you've never used NeoFly, it's like a free career mode add-on. I'm sure you guys all know about it. But our fellow couch captain, friend of the channel, Stupid Bird, is working on this mod right here in the corner that he sent me a super early copy of. But he's basically making a mod that's going to track persistence in every free flight plane that you fly. Right now it's just remembering the dirtiness. So on the right you can see like dirt, dust, mud, grime, and leaks. And then in the middle the fuel. And then in the bottom left, the ground gear, like chocks, engine covers and all that, pitot tube covers. And the idea is every time you load into the sim, as long as you have the same, if you have this running, as long as you have the same tail number and the same plane type, it will pull in the persistence info. So it's only working with these things for now, but he's working on like positions of all your controls, and he's working on the built-in wear and tear system that has like 70 parameters in Flight Sim 24. So if you've never used the Flight Sim 2024 career mode, the thing that's actually awesome about it is that the planes all have wear and tear. There aren't many planes to fly, but the ones that you can fly, they have wear and tear and damage and failures and maintenance costs for like 70 different components in all the GA planes, and even more in the airliner, like the 737. But outside of career mode, you don't get that level, you don't get it persisted. So you can't take your career mode plane and do it in free flight and use NeoFly and, you know, whatever other career mode app, or just regular free flight, whatever you're doing. So the idea is his mod, like once all those parameters are in there, the idea is you get that career type of experience, not without the economy. So then you could, yeah, Jason. Yeah, you can see down here it says aircraft roster. It has 8 planes stored for me so far. And it's automatic. I don't have to set it up. It just recognizes a unique combination of the type of plane and my tail number, and it stores it as a plane, and it keeps track of the things that are shown here in the UI. But he's going to be adding the adding the wear and tear stuff and the position of things like flaps, levers, trim wheels, stuff like that. So it's pretty fun. I'm basically trying it in NeoFly as like a little test of, you know, how it'll work with NeoFly, which doesn't have damage tracking. Like none of the career mode add-ons have damage tracking. Even if they did add it, kind of the way, like the way he's doing it with this mod, that would mean that it's all tied to that career mode app. So you could use it. You could use it across career mode apps and just in regular free flight. Yeah, you construct a new plane every flight. Yeah, that's exactly how it works in free flight mode, right? Like we have all these great wear and tear items, and you can actually look them up. Like Bird showed me how to do this. I didn't even know this was in developer mode. But if you go up here to debug, and this has to be in like a plane that has been made compatible with Flight Sim 24 fully, you can go to aircraft, and then down here to wear and tear. And so the Vision Jet has, does it show how many there are? I can collapse them. So what, oh, there's like 100 and something. So 8 plus 3, 12, 3, 8, there's over 100. And so all of these have a timer with wear and tear on them, like mean time to failure pretty much. And some of them fail depending on, or they'll wear down more, like a heavy landing wears down your landing gear, right? So my landing gear is good right now, but you can see my brakes, both my brakes are a little bit worn. Tires are not worn, but the tire pressure is going down. So this is what makes career mode in Flight Sim 24 really cool, is that it does persist these things, and you need to maintain the plane. And every time you get in the plane, you're like, oh, I should be softer on the brakes. I should, you know, use my reverse thrust properly in certain planes, you know, to prevent wear and tear on the brakes. I should do a soft landing. So that's what's actually cool about Flight Sim 24 career mode, but we don't get it outside of career mode. So yeah, for now it's just persisting the dirt, the like chocks and stuff, and the fuel. So basically, as soon as you start the engine, or actually as soon as you load in the plane, it restores it, and every time you shut down the engine, it saves the state. So assuming, you know, you get to the end and you shut down the engine when you land, then it'll save it as the last persisted state for it. It's pretty neat. I've been pimping out his Discord. I made a Bird command. This is his brand new Discord, so you guys can bug him there. There you go, Bird. You're welcome. You're welcome for people sending feature requests to you. But I'm just super excited that he's working on it. Like, even just having the wear and tear is cool. Like, makes it feel like I own the plane a little bit more. Yeah, even just persisting dirt, yeah. I mean, that's the kind of crazy thing about Flight Sim 24 in general, is it's kind of it's going to change what we see as a high-end plane because of all this stuff built in. So the Coronado 182 Quebec, for example, that got released like a few weeks back, I flew that, and they've implemented the wear and tear and all the dirt and stuff. So now I could use that plane with this tool, or that plane could go to career mode as well. But it's a $20 plane, and normally we'd be like, oh, Coronado, $20 plane, kind of, you know, low to mid tier, simple plane, whatever. Some of them are really, really like loved. Like I know the 182 is it the RG? People love that plane. But now like we have these planes that are like $20 with full wear and tear systems and failures. It's kind of insane. So I think like our standards for planes are going to change drastically with Flight Sim 24. Like we're getting so much more value out of these planes. You know, like the Coronado plane for such a cheap add-on. Yeah, cool to land and realize leading edges. Well, actually, like if you do a lot of free flights in a row, something you don't really get this experience in career mode, because every time you finish a flight in career mode, no wait, does it persist it or not? Oh yeah, it does. Sorry. Career mode does do it because it has the wash button. But if you do a few continuous flights in free flight, you will get especially tons of bugs all over the windows, and there's no way to clear them off. So part of it is this power washer button here. So there's a little button that says power washer. You get out of the plane and hit the button to turn it on, and then you can just watch all the wear and tear all the cleaning happening. So it'll remove all these over time. I don't know how long it takes when it's full, like a couple minutes. So you can actually clean the windshield and get on with your next flight rather than loading out and back in. Flight Sim Mac, it's not. No, oh yeah, no. You can play X-Plane on a Mac though. All right, standard barrel. Let's get our destination airport. Weather info, marginal VFR. Just hit refresh. 1944 is my local clock. 050 at 5, so runway 3 is recommended. And we did have vectors to final runway 3 LPV approach. So if we go to charts.
Studios, we listen to
here it is.
We're using valuable customer feedback to improve our product. Starting tomorrow, we will be releasing a major update that will break your sim and cause wah, some crashes, even though we don't use that. We've also heard from our fan base. You want GSX integration. You get it. You want other useful features. Too bad. And remember, that's tomorrow. You can trust us at Stupid Bird Studios.
GSX. Wait, did Beyond ATC say that they're going to do more than the GSX thing? Did they officially say that? I don't think I saw an announcement or anything. Is it just a rumor? Maybe it's just a rumor. All right, standard barrow. Whoops, let's go get the weather. Put in the ATIS 3019 in the pre-selector. Oh, I just changed to it. All right, 3019. Scattered at 2,100 feet. Winds are 0505. We're landing on runway 3. It's got an LPV approach, so we can get down really low to the ground. I put in the mins, 1233. Airport elevation is 1,000. So, yeah, we're taking it down like 230 feet above the ground. All right, outside air temp, -16. Engine anti-ice is on. Just keep an eye on our, oh yeah, windows. Let's get that on. Wake on for land. Oh, I got it on right now. Yeah, we're also Sim Update 2. The big thing coming in Sim Update 2 beta, if you guys haven't tried it yet, is this. Wake turbulence. It's off by default, but you can turn it on if you want. And there's also a new visualization option. If you go to the flight interface menu, you can turn on visualization just for wake turbulence. And yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been a lot of fun in our group flights. JT got a Chinook and flew it at the touchdown zone of a runway and crashed my Cessna Corvallis. Like I couldn't maintain control. It was great. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I shouldn't have challenged him to do it, but it's really cool when you're in an airliner though. Like if you're in a small plane and you do take off right after a big airliner or something like that, you will probably not be able to take
Tonight
off.
we investigate a curious case of corporate kindness.
So it's actually a really cool feature.
Studios, known for their unusual air routes and suspiciously high crab activity, received an unexpected birthday cake. The sender,
Oh, God.
Microsoft, the motive unknown. Was it goodwill or a calculated confectionery bribe? One thing is certain, Stupid Bird Studios enjoyed the frosting.
I like how he sped up at the end there to save time. All right, we're going down to, 9,700 feet. Let me pull it down to the lowest altitude in our plan before the runway. 2,000, not below 2,000. All right, 2,000 is set. 3,000 is our current restriction. And it's an RNAV approach with vertical guidance, so we're just going to hit the approach button when we get closer, and we're just going to use auto throttle all the way until short final. I think they didn't make a big deal out of this. I don't think they ever put it in the release notes, actually. And I read about this back when I was researching all the stuff for the Vision Jet tutorials. And I was bummed that it wasn't in there, but they put it in now where as you get towards approach, it'll lower your speed automatically to a low enough speed to get your gear down. And then as soon as you do that, it'll lower your target speed again with auto throttle to a speed 10 below what we need for flaps 1. And then after you do that, 10 below what you need for flaps 2. And then ultimately bring it down to like a 95 knot final approach speed. Usually you land this thing like, I'd say between like 75 and 85 knots VREF speed. But it's a really nice feature, like just as you're getting configured for landing, it's with auto throttle on in FMS mode. Every time you change the landing config, it will automatically set the next target speed. It's really cool. HDR is broken on PC. I have never used HDR with Flight Sim, mainly because I stream and it can mess with it, but I just got an OLED because it's kind of, it's not exactly the same, but it definitely looks good. But that sucks that it's broken. Doesn't the HDR in Microsoft just use like the Windows Auto HDR thing? It doesn't have like its own HDR settings, does it? Plot twist, I am not a foot model, I'm QA for a software company. Plot twist. Alright, we got a little bit of leaks here. A little leakage and some dirt, which is dirt and bugs. But I'll be doing a few flights today. And we're just flying in the US. That's where my NeoFly pilot is right now. We took off from Ohio up here, and we're flying down to, Kentucky? Southern Kentucky? Monticello? And we're like on the, is this central? This is central time zone, I think. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Yeah, some games have it, but Flight Sim doesn't have it. Yeah, I think they just rely on you doing it through the Windows settings. Like the Windows HDR. Oh, we're just going to make a big right turn here? That doesn't seem great. We'll see how it goes, I guess. As long as it lowers our speed enough, we should be fine. And I should really just activate vectors to final because I didn't choose an initial approach fix. So I'm going to activate vectors to final. And we're going to switch to heading mode for now. We're just going to fly parallel to our course. And we got a nice crosswind from the right, so we're just going to turn so we get the magenta diamond right here at the top of this. That's our ground track. Got to turn a little to the right into the wind. Just a tiny bit. Sure, we can go pretty much right on. I think that crosswind, we'd have to crab into it a little more. Alright, I guess that's fine. Alright, and I didn't check the runway here. Alright, about 4,000 feet long, hard surface, 1,000 feet of elevation. Alright, we got our lights on. Outside air time -1. Probably still need anti-ice. See how our wings look. Looks fine. Airport's behind us in this mess. Alright, so it just slowed our speed to 200 automatically. I didn't hit anything. Just going to turn out a little bit, and then we'll turn all the way to intercept final approach course. It's an LPV approach, so we'll get vertical and lateral guidance. I'm going to stop us at 3,000 right now. It's supposed to be at 3,000 at this waypoint, and then I'm just going to hit direct to
vertical track.
Nav mode and make sure approach mode's still on. Okay, I hit approach already, so see how it brought us down to 200 knots already. We need to be under, is it 210 for our gear? Gear down at 210, so it's always bringing us 10 below what we need it to be at. So we're still making this turn down. I'm going to get my gear down. As soon as I put the gear down, see it lowers our speed to 180. Flaps 1 is at 190, so as soon as we get below 190, we can do flaps 1 50%.
Vertical track.
And now we're at 180, so we can do flaps 1 when we're ready. Alright, still have FMS and VPATH on. We should be going down to 2,000 feet as soon as we cross this waypoint. So yeah, it's keeping our descent going. 1,000 to go until we get to 2,000. There's a runway in front of us. So I'm going to hit flaps 1. And now it's bringing us down to 140 knots, which is 10 below the speed we need to be at for flaps full, which is 150. And we just got the runway right there. Alright, sync the heading bug straight ahead. We got the minimums for the approach in already. Oh, looks like they didn't fix all the, we're like right over here.
We here at Stupid Bird Software are proud to announce that our next
4,000 for the go around.
30 hours of cutscenes, 2 new romance options, and 14 new bug species to clog your air intakes.
2 romance options. What? Dude, this mod gets better and better every day. 30 hours of cutscenes. Alright, there's glide path. We'll set the go around to 4,000. Go around altitude set. Heading bug is synced. And we're 2 miles from the runway. Let's get full flaps. And now it brings our target airspeed automatically down to 95. And then if I don't think I have it all set up right, but if I check our VREF speed here is 86. It just does 95. It doesn't use the calculated VREF. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the auto throttle off. And we just got an 8-knot headwind.
500.
All right, autopilot's off. And it's an LPV, so we can just follow the flight director. Vision jets, go! Hey, we'll have to inspect each other's planes to see. Ooh.
Minimums.
I need to add throttle. Oh, God, here you get. Guys, watch out. JT's on final with the Chinook. Keep your airspeed up. Don't let him take you down. Keep your airspeed up. Add like 10 knots to your airspeed. Add 10 knots. I see him hovering. His name is there. Keep your airspeed up. Or hit escape and turn off your turbulence if you don't want to deal with it. Oh, God. Wait, that's a parachute. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. No. Can I still... I can stop, right? Can I stop in time? This thing has the most insane brakes. I can stop in time. You're stopping like 200 feet. Oh, dude. Watch out for the Chinook. Dude, it's amazing. I mean, you could just turn it off, right? Like we're trolling each other on purpose because it's funny. What just happened? It's we're using Sim Update 2 Beta, which has wake turbulence. So thank you very much. JT tried to wreck me, but it didn't work. I just know every time to expect it, so I have to keep my airspeed up. What's up, Condor? How you doing, man? Nice try, nice try. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't want to deal with it, of course you can just turn off wake turbulence. All right, parking brake is on. Thank you. That was beautiful. All right, it's not gonna remember my trim yet, but I don't have to load in and out of the plane, so I'm just gonna reset my pitch trim. 6 degrees up, flaps are up. Okay, and then let's get this stuff right. Engine, probe heat, oxygen, landing and stro. Shut the engine off.
Okay, the VIPs are leaving the aircraft.
Is anyone still coming in? Oh yeah, there's a couple people coming in. Here comes Versa. Engine icing? Yes. I think it might depend on the plane. I mean, somebody was talking recently about it being bugged in Flight Sim 24. But I remember like when 24 came out, I was doing career mode stuff in the Cessna 172, and some of those missions take you into like the Swiss Alps in a 172, which is insane. And the icing definitely had an effect. So I don't know if it's like a bug or what. I haven't done extensive testing, but it's not just visual. If it is not impacting the plane performance, then it could be an existing bug then in 24. All right, let's go to NeoFly and see. Yeah, I got paid 45,000. Holy crap, we used 400 pounds of fuel. Payload was matching, it says. Oh. So wait, the payload was matching. It told me there's a bug with the payload because it told me before the payload was not matching. Wait, oh, is that for the next flight? I don't know. Maybe that's for the next flight. I'm not sure.
Look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Look at us. Thanks for the beautiful Paul Rudd, Kerbear. At least for X-Plane, the carb engine, carbureted engine is going to get induction icing. All aircrafts can have structural. Yeah, I think that's true. I haven't experienced it in X-Plane, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the icing is pretty crazy in X-Plane. Only there's no. I don't know if carb icing is a thing in 24. I know like the A2A Comanche has it, for example, but I don't know if other planes do. I remember having to deal with the carb icing all the time when flying the Comanche. I did try X-Plane. Last night I tried X-Plane. I did a flight in the... Was it called the Zebo 737? And unfortunately on final, it really messed up my auto throttle and stalled the plane. And I had to cut it off and take drastic measures to recover it. That was my first experience with that plane, so... yeah, I don't know what happened. It also didn't set my cruise throttle correctly either. So, I don't know what is up. If that's a normal thing to have a problem with is the auto throttle in that plane, but it did not do too well. The climb out was fine. Cruise, it didn't set my cruise. It didn't like calculate my cruise speed. It had me at like a climb speed still in cruise, which was weird. And it was in cruise phase. Oh no, Agile. That looks like a wake turbulence thing right there. All right, let me pick a new mission. We're just going to continue from here. Let me see how the dirt's looking. All right, we got like I don't know, like 15% dirt, something like that happening right now. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Yeah, I see a little bit of dirt on the tops of the wings here. A little on the leading edge. Just a little bit of splatter. It's not bad. We can take another client in this. Never had that issue. I mean, I just used whatever the... I just Googled it, and whatever the first thing was is what I used, so maybe it's not the latest version. Alright, and our fuel is good, so since I'm on the ground... Oh yeah, I can't do the chocks unless I'm outside the plane, right? At least right now. So if you want, you can finally reset things like chocks. Which, I think right now you can only remove them by clicking. Alright, let's find a new mission. Where are we going next? What's the max reward? These are all pretty good. Just a bunch of VIP ones. What's KGAD? KGAD? Oh, in the VIP job, you must bring your passengers smoothly to the destination. Not stackable. Pitch and bank less than 31 degrees. Alright, hard surface runway. Longest runway is almost 7,000 feet long. Has an ILS, has a lit runway, and delivers fuel. Oh no. Not this stream. This is a first. Thanks, shooter. My poor Vision Jet, dude. Alright, KGAT, I guess. This one pays well. 25,000. Only 183 miles. Alright, let's accept this one.
Good day, pilot.
Good
Today's
day.
VIPs are good customers of ours. Please take good
Alright, we're at Keck Q.
Transporter, boarding has started.
Alright, KGAT is our destination, so this will be really easy. We just go up here, reset the flight. Departure airport is where we're at, Keck Q. We go down here, type in KGAD. Let me make sure I type that right. KGAD, KGAD, Gadsden Municipal. And then all we do is hit find route. And if this was a longer route, it would find... it would use departure and arrival procedures as well. That's one of the big updates they made to it. Paid? No, this is the default SF50. Don't measure me.
That's quite big. Impressive.
Thank you. Thanks, Raccoon. Keck W, Keck Q. Yeah, not to be confused with Keck W. Oh, I hit cancel flight. Whoops. All right, Keck Q. And we're going to KGAD. Northeast Alabama. All right, and then we will... Oh, cruise altitude says edit. All right, we'll just go to like 30,000 feet again, I guess. Well, we'll hit the IFR clearance and see what it does. So we'll hit send to ATC and avionics. All right, let's hop inside, check the avionics. Oh yeah, does anybody have any dirt? Did we see if there's any visible dirt yet? I mean, we probably don't have too much accumulated just yet. We noticed, I don't know if anyone else noticed this recently, but in Flight Sim 24, it's now showing people's, it depends on the plane, I guess, but the Vision Jet is showing people's actual tail numbers that they put in. Like Ken's has the M6889 on it. And a couple people have written things about their Papas on their tail numbers. Oh yeah, the default Vision Jet is one of the more polished ones. This was made by Flight FX, so they had some deal with Flight FX, so they brought that plane in, and they also added in the Vision Jet, or sorry, Vision Jet. They added the cap system into the Vision Jet. This works, and so does the Autoland like safe return system. And in the last patch, they brought in the checklists. So it's got all the checklists here. You can go down into the checklist down there. It does not have charts yet, built-in Lido and FAA charts, which come with the sim. But I suspect they will add them because they added them to the new Honeywell Epic avionics. Those are new avionics in the Pilatus planes, the PC-12 and the PC-24. And they added Lido charts onto the screen, so you can put Lido charts on the screens in those planes. And I'm guessing they're going to do it in this plane too. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. I happen to have the SimBrief plugin, which you have to pay for, or sorry, the Navigraph plugin that you have to pay for. So that's why the chart buttons, the chart button would work for me here. But yeah, by default they don't have it yet. All right, let me get full screen here. All right, so let's see what we need to do for payload. NeoFly. Missing 166 pounds for the payload. And it said we burned about 400 pounds of fuel, so I need to check the hangar first. Right here, our fuel's 478, so let's bring that up to like a healthy, I don't know, 700 or so. $200 for the fuel. Let's load that in. It's getting very dance party in here. All right, so aircraft, flight performance, mass and balance, fuel, 700-ish pounds. Okay, and then we have it maxed out on weight. We can't take more than this. We have 1,500 pounds of packs and cargo. So it wants us to add 166 more, but we can. Oh, thank you. That's beautiful. Ah. Thanks to the bit shooter. You didn't... UCTD'd so hard every tab and window crashed as well. Damn. I mean, I had some crashes the last few streams too. It might have been, it was probably my FSR stuff though. When I replaced the DLL. All right, let's go down here and do the init again. Utilities, initialization, and reset. Okay. Fuel sync. 111 gallons. Next. And empty weight and balance. Do we have 300 in the cargo or 6? Yeah, 300 in the cargo as well. Yeah, we're like barely in the operating limits. It's going to be very front heavy, I guess. All right, then this will go ahead over here. into the planner, send route to avionics. Okay, and then just double check it. Runway 3, hauls to Komar. And then it's giving us ILS 24 direct. So it always gives us vectors to final. I'm just going to go in and pick an initial approach fix. So we'll just scroll through them, see what makes sense. Oh, this one's great. Look, we're coming from this direction. E-base is right there. We'll just choose E-base. And then over here, I'll go to vector to final, edit, change the transition to E-base, load that in. Great. So we go from Komar to E-base. All right, next. Keck W, runway 3, required takeoff distance. I believe we can actually find that up here. We look at the performance based on the weight. Takeoff distance ground is 1838. So I guess we could put that in. I don't think this actually does anything with our rotation speed or anything like that. Or like a flaps recommendation. Because if we go into, like, maybe they'll add this, but it's really nice in the longitude how you get calculated everything. Takeoff run available. Like, it doesn't tell us like what flaps config or anything like that, but it's fine. Minimums, let's clear that. And then speed bugs, we'll just, yeah, we got a rotation bug. Oh yeah, no, yeah, this is always the same. Maybe it does calculate our VX speed. 91's a weird speed, isn't it? Maybe it calculates that. Okay, we're done with initialization. And we'll tune traffic. Announce taxi to parking. Oh, I forgot to do that before. Every now and then, like I usually use Beyond ATC, but I'm just kind of lazy right now. I don't want to do SimBrief. I just want to do my flight plan from here because it's new and really easy. I guess maybe if I go up here, send to ATC, will that reset it as a new flight? Doesn't look like it. Look. Yeah, it thinks I'm going to parking still. We already announced it, so. All right, whatever. All right, let's get our map full screen. Zoom all the way in, and we're going down to runway 3. Let's hit comma to set the altimeter. It's still 3019. And I guess we'll just go up to like 30. Are we going? We're going west again. East is odd. West is not. West is even. Just do 30,000. See if we even get that high. All right, 30,000. Done. All right, bleeds are off. Let's get the engine started again. Good thing our battery's not dead. Taxi to the runway and take off. Alrighty. Main bus volts. Okay, gens are on. Master oxygen and fresh air. Oh, I didn't get the strobe light on. I'm going to get a penalty again. Flaps at 50% and pitch trim 6 up. Roll trim is neutral. Alright, probe heat's off until we're ready to take off. Let's go. Alright, it's going to the south of the field. And let me make sure this is running. Looks like it is ready for taxi and takeoff, it says. Alright, parking brake's off. Chocks are still on. Ah, crap. Control, Shift, Q. Chocks are off. You can set a shortcut to remove everything, like even in flight now, if you forget pitot tube cover or something like that, you can set a shortcut to a new control or a new setting that's called Quick Pre-Flight, and that'll just remove everything from the outside. So once Sim Update 2, or if you're not on it yet, once you are on it, some planes, the NE350 has now implemented the probe heat covers and the AOA covers and the engine covers, which is kind of funny. But yeah, if you forget anything, you're just annoyed by it, at least for now, you can just bind a shortcut to it, hit that Quick Pre-Flight. Even if you're in flight and you forgot to take them off, like you forgot a pitot tube cover, you can like go gadget arm and take it off, I guess. The toilet plane, yeah, that's the 350. Yeah, watch that Into the Blue video on it, reviewing it. And it's good to know that, well, I think he said that he has real-world A350 experience or something. I'm pretty sure. And he basically came to the same conclusion as the rest of us, I think, which is nice to know. I mean, you always want to hear the perspective of a real pilot and somebody that's way smarter than you, so he basically said, like, if you want like a mid-tier-ish plane that's not the most realistic thing and you think it's worth that money, then go ahead. But he said, like, the value, he basically said the value is not, it's not worth $77, which is what we've all been thinking, I think. And he recognized they've been making a lot of updates to it, but he specifically commented that the takeoff roll is weird, that the nose lifting up felt way too easy and unnatural. He commented about the wobbling on final and said it's worse in 24 than it is in 2020, apparently. So it's just like, you know, everybody likes when their opinion's validated by somebody else a little bit, so. But, you know, they have made a lot of patches to it, so. Fly the whole way with tie downs. Can you, is that in the CJ4 with the tie downs? Your mom thinks you spend too much time on 2020? See, she's smart because you should be in 2024. So I agree with her. Exactly, JT. The tie downs aren't, yeah, they're not, it's not part of the check. You don't have to, like, in the checklist where it gives you the mission steps, it does not require that you take off the tie downs. I didn't try. Can you take off with the tie downs on the CJ4? Oh, who is that? Holy crap, Noodle. Oh, great. Oh my god, really? You love the LOD in that thing. Wonderful. This is going to be great. We got a Globemaster taking off in front of us. Alright, let me get the lights on. Probe heat on. Flaps are set. We're going to hit... Let's do the toga button this time. The little fake click spot right there is toga. And we'll hit auto throttle. So we got 222, TO, 3 times. Do a little rolling takeoff here. I think that was just a takeoff emergency battery bug thing. It's definitely squirrely. I'm taking off at a slightly faster speed.
Have a great flight.
Oh, he didn't take off. Oh, that's in Bark. That's someone else. Oh god, he crossed right in front of me.
Less than 1 mile. Traffic.
Let's see if we feel any of the bumps.
High. 2 miles.
Alright, we'll get the flaps up. Yaw damper's on automatically. Let's hit flight level change.
Traffic. 12
Pull it back to MCP.
High. Less than 1 mile. Traffic. 6 o'clock. Low. Less than 1 mile.
Alright, let's get autopilot on. Do flight level change, climb mode. And let's turn it around.
Traffic. 9 o'clock. Same altitude.
Let me turn that off. Traffic, standby.
Traffic.
Map.
6 o'clock. High. Less than 1 mile.
Nav mode on standby, up to 30,000 feet.
Indianapolis Center. Couch tree 2 tree is type. 3 miles northeast of
Type.
Echo Kilo, Quebec.
C-17 has the worst LOD. Yeah, C-17's really bad. I don't think the Atlas is as bad. Yeah, you keep 2020 to fly the 737. Yeah, that's fair. You in the iFly or you in the PMDG, Bob? Or both? I really like the iFly.
Couch tree 2 tree. Please acknowledge. American 4-8 tree. Contact Atlanta Center on 1 tree.
The NG, yeah. Yeah. I love the PMDG planes too, and I like the iFly as well. Screens in the sim are so nice in the Max. Alright, -2. Let's get the engine anti-ice on. Should have had it on through that crap right there. How's our wear and tear going? It's still running, accumulating more dirt. We refilled a little bit. 44 hours in this plane. It's not too bad. The Hobbs is down here. Oh, it says 35.9, but this is I don't know if it counts them per airframe or not. It might, like, per seating configuration, because this is the executive one. I think the default career mode is the family seating config. Oh, the gauges are buggy. Ah. All right then. Yeah, we copied.
Squawk 0155. Couch tree 2 tree.
Couch tree 2 tree.
All right, noise canceling headphones on. You did a flight from Vision Jet headquarters in Charlotte to Switzerland? Charlotte to Switzerland, stops in Washington, D.C., New York, Massachusetts, Canada, Greenland, Iceland, and the UK. Nice. That's an awesome. That sounds like an awesome route.
Indianapolis Center. UPS 1 tree 7.
Yeah, the Vision Jet is just so nice to fly. It's so hands off. There's so much tech in it. You can fly into known icing. Like, yeah, it's nice. I'm a fan. That's way too long. So that name glitching around is because of the avatar, I'm pretty sure. Like if we can look in Noodle's plane, we'll see his avatar, his actual avatar in it. That's another sim update change. So it's not so bad if I just turn the names off, it's fine. But his avatar is like in the plane now. That's another new change. Maybe we can see each other's avatars when they're inside the plane, which might be a hint at shared cockpit. What are you in, Noodle? Oh, the SU57? I thought I installed that. Okay, Impulse, have a good day, man. Yeah, it's already 11 there, huh? 11:25. Alright, we're getting a little choppy here. I notice my frames feel a little choppy, so it's probably the wake turbulence. So if I turn it off, it should be buttery smooth again. Yep. Yeah, the wake turbulence, after it's on for a bit, when we have a lot of planes flying, it definitely causes stutters.
UPS 1 tree 7 heavy.
You like the Honda Jet? Oh, how fast it is? Yeah. Yeah, the vision in the Vision Jet, the visibility is really nice, for sure. Honda Jet is cool too. It's the same developer made both of them.
Maintain flight level tree 10. UPS 1 tree 7 heavy.
Indianapolis Center. Couch tree 2 tree is type. 10 miles south of tree 0 Kilo Yankee. 12,000 feet. Request flight following.
Couch tree 2 tree. Indianapolis Center. Squawk 117 tree.
1173.
Couch tree 2 tree. Radar contact 11 miles east of 45 Kilo Yankee. 12,700 feet. Altimeter tree 019er.
There, we got that. 3019er.
Roger. Couch tree 2 tree.
Southwest 24 tree. You are 800 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 40.
Maintain flight level 340. Oh yeah, they changed it to not say FL340 anymore. They make changes here and there to ATC, but it's never been anything like game changing. Like, I still don't understand why they haven't introduced more voices. Remember, like, Flight Sim 2020 came out, and there were 2 new voices. It was like the male and the female voice, and you're like, oh wow, these are so much higher quality than it used to be. These sound great. And it's like Azure-powered voices, and we're like, oh well, surely they're gonna add more of these, and they never added a single other voice. Like, what the heck? Why don't you guys add like 50 voices from your Azure AI speech stuff, your AI voice stuff?
Maintain present altitude. FedEx 12.
Don't they provide a public Azure voice thing? Azure AI voices.
Maintain present altitude.
Yeah, Azure AI speech. Explore AI speech from Azure that includes speech recognition, text-to-speech, voice-enabled app features, speech translation, and more. Right on their website. So, like, why didn't they just... Speech models, yeah. Customized speech model. They have to have some out of the box. Build avatars, build custom voices. and then right down here it says embedded speech. EMBDD. Embedded speech. I'm not sure that they paid too much attention to that feature. Yes, a typo is enough to write off a whole product, okay? It's a mature perspective. All right, we're doing 16,000. Let's see if we can get IFR clearance.
Indianapolis Center, Couch Tree 2 Tree, 5 miles northwest of Kilo Tree, Kilo
5 miles.
16,300.
They still messed up the like response size down here.
Ready to copy.
Southwest 24 tree. You are 3,300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 220. Couch Tree 2 Tree is cleared to Kilo Golf Alpha Delta Airport as filed. Squawk 117 tree.
More squawking 1173. Nope, Eddie, it's not fixed yet. PC12 pressurization still a bug. It hasn't, at least I haven't tested this build that just came out today, but they didn't mention it in the release notes, not once. And it's supposed to be fixed in some update too.
7 continue to halls following heading 200. Resume own navigation. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
4,000? Yeah, we're definitely not descending and maintaining 4,000 feet.
Following heading 200. Resume
No.
navigation. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Couch Tree 2 Tree.
FedEx 1202, contact Memphis Center on 1 tree, 2.1. Good day. FedEx 1294, traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles, at flight level 400, generic. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain flight level 220, southwest 24 tree.
I'm back on Ultra Clouds and I'm not upset about it. Alright, standard altimeter. Only climbing 1,000 feet per minute. 28 knot tailwind. That's nice.
Couch Tree 2 Tree. Please expedite your descent 4,000 feet.
Oh, jeez. 4,000 feet.
Your flight sim should remember where you left off, and that the persistent aircraft simulator tool from Stupid Bird keeps your plane just the way you left it. Fuel switches, wear and tear, all saved. No more cold starts when you parked it hot. Just fly it, land it, leave it, and pick up right where you left off. Built for sim pilots. Built to last. Stupid bird. Because we don't hire penguins. We are tariff-free.
Nice with the penguins reference. No penguins, no tariffs.
Good day.
Beautiful. Stupid bird software. Can you really trust it? Who wouldn't want a mod by somebody named Stupid Bird?
Couch tree, two tree. Did you hear my last transmission?
The romance mods. It's like an AI-driven romance mod. You just hear the passengers in the background, full AI conversations while you're flying. They just like won't shut up the whole time. I mean, that's pretty much what we got in career mode.
Copa 2 tree 5 is passing flight level tree 60, climbing flight level tree 60. Copa 2 tree 5, Indianapolis Center, radar contact continue.
69.
Wait, what? Who said that? What's up, YZ? Can you power wash the back seat? Oh, God. Now, there's a new technology. They never get dirty. All right, 21,000. Oh, it's going dance.
Indianapolis Center, Sun Country
Folks,
Tree 52.
we don't just have stupid birds. We have the stupidest birds. The stupidly ESC'er birds, unlike these foreign penguins. We will never tariff our birds. Canada's birds wouldn't face tariffs if they became a state. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, the smooth camera panning, Eddie. I'm just using, yeah, my stick has a little thumbstick on it. It's a little analog thumbstick, you know, like an Xbox controller stick, so I just use that for most of my panning. It's nice to not have to reach for the mouse, just to move it down a little bit like this. Or maybe jump out into NeoFly. I'm trying. It's basically a good candidate to try this mod that our lovely Stupid Bird 26 is making. This persistence mod.
This ain't your average flight sim add-on. This is built. Stupid Bird, tough. Your aircraft stays just like you left it. Fuel switches, battle scars locked in and ready. But now, we're adding heart. Introducing Hangar, Heartbreak, and Turbulent Love. 2 new romance modes for pilots who fly hard and love harder.
Oh my God.
Fly it. Feel it. Fall for it. Stupid Bird. Built to love. Built to last.
two new romance modes. You know, we laugh, but I bet people would buy that. I mean, I would buy. Exactly. What the heck is a romance mode? What does that even mean? What's gonna happen? Every passenger you get, you romance them during the flight, like The Sims or something. Talk about books, movies. See if they touch their hair. What are we talking about? I would buy it. I mean, for testing, for QAing. What do you mean? Of course I try everything. That's pretty much what I do here, you know. I always try everything. How else is anybody going to find a bug with anything? All right, TOD is shown here.
My.
Oh my. And we got 3,000 there. Okay. So once we get up to 30,000, we should see the TOD, but it's coming up before Komar. And we'll be at Komar in 1 minute. Oh no, Hall's in 1 minute. Okay, sorry, 13 minutes to Komar. Or 14. Harold and Komar, yes. Halls and Komar. This is some proper video game music. A350 mentioned what? YZ, thank you for joining. Thank you for the Prime, dude. Welcome to the Couch Captains, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging. Happy Friday. Why do I feel lonely after hearing about the love mod, the romance mod? The romance mod for Flight Sim. Only if you're the passenger. You only go on dates in the back of luxury jets. That's your thing. You're back here, you look over, there's an avatar with like dialogue. You're like clicking the options, what to say. Love at 30,000 feet. But some responses require you use tokens. You got to have a microtransaction, right? There's got to be some kind of gems or something you buy for each response. You know, only the best responses cost gems. Flushable toilets are non-negotiable. Sorry, I only have a Vision Jet. We just have a little bucket in the back. Sorry, the Vision Jet doesn't have a toilet. We kind of feel bad about it a little bit. I don't care what you guys say. This is a good looking plane. Watching Minecraft movie, you couldn't get the hot dog meme out of your head? The I want a hot dog real bad one? Or the spinning hot dog? Our passengers are still happy, but their satisfaction's going down. All right, there's like a 6,700 foot runway here. Let's check the weather. Okay, it refreshed just now. The METAR didn't, but it checked for a new METAR just now. It refreshed at 56 past the hour, so it's coming up on an hour old. 3011 in the pre-selector for our altimeter. Winds are 310 at 5. It's recommending runway 6 or 36. And we are set up for 24. I mean, 24's only got a 2-knot headwind. Is it going to save us time to land on 24? I guess it'd be a little Yeah, I mean 2-4 is nice. We just turn to the right and land. 3-6 we're gonna have to turn around. 2-4 is 6,700 feet, and the other runways. Oh wait, also 67. The other one's 30 or 4,700 feet. Runway's 1836. What's up, Melanie? Thank you for 2 months. 2 months in a row as a couch captain. What's up, Melanie? It's been a bit. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for upgrading your chair. It says 2 months in a row, but your chair is like a 3+ month chair, I think. Yeah, the lawn chair is month 2. The upgrade. You've been watching all my old videos and streams to learn Flight Sim 24. Oh, nice. Oh, you got it a week ago? Nice. Welcome to simming. Wait, did you fly 2020 or another sim? Or is this your first Flight Sim, YZ? Gear down, gear up. Gear down with no wheel, gear up. Gear down, gear up. I'm about to break Mach 0.4. We're still climbing. 30,000 feet is definitely, like it's 2 minutes till top of descent. It's like somebody just threw the plane up and then down. I think I'm just going to leave it on runway 6. Or sorry, runway 24. It's so nice to just like turn to the right and land. It's going to save us time, and it's only a 2-knot tailwind. And it's reporting VFR. And we got an RNAV and an ILS for runway 24. I set it for the ILS, it looks like. But the RNAV is an LPV. And it also has E-bays. So we don't want to dial in the ILS. I mean, we don't have to dial it in, it's automatic, but yeah, ILS will be better, but we don't really need either one. It's reporting VFR. Let's leave the ILS in.
YZTV just subscribed to the Twitch channel for the first time. They are now the newest couch captain. Welcome them to the channel and thank them for joining.
No, you're supposed to welcome them to the channel and thank them for joining.
Vertical track.
The heck? He's supposed to like come up with a message on his own. Oh, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Melanie. No splinters on the butt. Yeah, you upgraded the chair. It's really important to get off the stool. Upgrade from the stool. All right, I'm just going to bring the altitude down. We're approaching our top of descent. We're going to hit VNAV. A VNAV is hit from last time. I'm just going to double hit it to make sure it's on. Path is shown. And our final altitude is 2,500 at the FAF. Oh, almost got it. All right, 25. All right, starting the descent right now. Let's contact Memphis Center, I guess. They're going to yell at us.
Couch tree 2 tree is passing flight level tree 00, descending.
What was that? It's supposed to happen like it's just an AI thing where it'll... We have a TTS thing, so if you sub or resub, it'll generate one. It's supposed to... It's supposed to come up with a message on its own, like AI style. I think maybe I have to choose the AI voice. Yeah, I think the random one isn't working. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it right now and see if it'll work. Let's see. Trying to fix it,
Couch tree, 2 tree. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Send and maintain 4,000. Hey, they actually gave us a normal descent altitude instead of telling us to climb to 4,000 when we're near our destination. Here, I'm gonna replay it now and see if it works. Oh, can I replay it? Oh, I don't think it lets me replay it. Dang. I'm hitting replay. I don't know if it's gonna work. Probably won't. The black tail looks good. I think so. Yeah. I don't mind the Vision Jet liveries. This one's pretty good. There's the all-white one, I mean, is super boring. Yeah, it's a stool, yeah. Well, we started with the chairs as the little badges, but the chairs were so tiny in the icon that you couldn't make it out, really. So now we have the chairs for the alerts and then the corresponding chair face, or like the head of the chair, kind of. Usually it's the back of the chair, but for the stool, it's got no back, so it's just the face. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Couch tree, 2 tree. Contact Atlanta Center on 1 tree, 2.05. Good day.
Alright, they're switching us off. Sorry, I'm still fixing the message. I think it should be good now. Alrighty. Alright, in the descent. Let's look at the local altimeter setting again. 3011. Already got them pre-selector. And 56. It's gonna the METAR is gonna change like right when we get there. I guess I could tune the ATIS to COM2 or something, that would work. Oh, there is no ATIS, okay. And is this is a METAR at the airport, so we're at 19,000, so we'll switch to the pre-selector at 18. 3011. Oh yeah, thanks for that, Sawyer. Yeah, Sushi did all the graphics and everything. She is great. Alright, there we go. 3011. She's working on some Bork animations for us for when the Bork happens. Right now I got a little placeholder in the corner when it happens. Alright, we're doing the ILS, so let's just double check that it's got the right nav radio frequencies in here. 1105. 1083. Oh, sorry, 10835. Yep, 10835 is in. 244 is the final approach course. And the localizer does have DME. Now we're just making the, we're going to eBay's up here. And then, oh, it's referencing GAD 3.1. So if we want, we can put Gadsden VOR, but the rest of these say iGAD, which is the localizer. So we can put 121.3 in standby if we want to use that here. 1213. Hey. 1, 2. Oh, whoops. 1123. I can read. 1123, and then put that bearing pointer over here. Nav 1, Nav 2. Alright, and then minimums for this approach. Straight in ILS. 779 baro minimums down here. 779er. Alright.
Atlanta Center. Couch Tree 2 tree is at 15,000 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
Couch Tree 2 tree. Atlanta Center, altimeter tree 010. Radar contact. Continue to abase.
Alright, continue to abase.
Couch Tree 2 tree. You can cancel IFR. Continue
What?
VFR to your destination.
What the heck? Oh, he's telling us we can cancel IFR? Okay. Wait, what? That's cool.
Atlanta Center. Couch Tree 2 tree would like to cancel IFR.
They told us to cancel IFR? Is that new?
2 tree. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Okay.
Atlanta Center. Couch Tree 2 tree is type.
No.
4 Alpha Niner. 13,300 feet. Request
Oh, no. I thought I was going to reply to it. Whoops. VFR.
5746.
Okay, fine.
Squawk 5746. Couch Tree
Something
2
interesting in the pilot's life. Forgot to turn on landing light.
Couch Tree 2 tree. Radar contact 1 mile southwest.
Oh, on the descent? Yeah, it doesn't care about the descent. It cares about the climb.
010.
Because of the drag, I think. In an airliner, like if the plane has landing lights that extend from the body of the plane and cause drag when they're down, then they want you to have them up before 10,000 feet. I usually get dinged on that one.
Did you hear my last transmission?
But yeah, I don't think it's in the landing or the approach checklist or anything.
Roger. Couch Tree 2 tree.
All right, 245 knots, coming up to 10,000 feet. You think that is new? Yeah, I don't know if I've heard that before where they tell you can cancel IFR. I guess because they know the weather's good. They know the field we're going to is reporting VFR, so I guess. All right, this music's been too nice. I need to change it to something different. Just go to my normal playlist. Alrighty. Alright, there's 10,000 feet.
Delta 147 tree. Contact Memphis.
Outside air is -6.
Good day. Delta 825. Climb and maintain flight.
Career mode they did it all the time in career mode, telling you to cancel IFR? Like recommending you cancel IFR?
120.8.
I forget that happening.
147 tree.
Oh, huh.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 40, Delta 825. Atlanta Center, Delta 147 tree is passing flight level tree 15, climbing flight level tree 20. Delta 147 tree, Atlanta Center, radar contact continue.
Alright, we're in Alabama now. We flew over all of Kentucky. Oh no, we landed in Kentucky. We flew over all of Tennessee. Alright, this starts our approach, kind of. Do we have the localizer DME in yet? We do not. We should any side. Oh, there's the localizer needle.
On one tree, 4.05. Good day.
We don't have the deflect. Oh no, sorry. This is the. I think that's nav 2. It shows nav 1 here. We don't see the needle deflected though. We should see it have a broken part to the needle, so it has the localizer in. Whoa. Alright, where's the localizer? Let's see, we got... Oh, I didn't customize these yet. 4, 6, 7, 8 miles left. Should have the localizer by now. (108.35) for loc. Nav radios 108.35. There's no identifier. (108.35) is active. Yeah, there's no identifier showing. KGAD frequency or runways 06 or whoops 24 108.35 is the localizer frequency. Alright, slowing us down to 200 knots already. There's the runway right there. Yeah, something's wrong with the localizer.
Delta 147 tree. Climb and maintain flight level tree 20.
Alright, we're just going to disconnect autopilot and auto throttle. I can see the runway.
Climb and
right
maintain
here.
Flight level tree 20. Delta 147 tree.
Vertical track.
Alright, we're below 210 knots, so we can get gear out when we're ready. All right, 4 miles from the runway. Got an 18 knot crosswind from the right so far. All right, we'll get the gear down. Got heading mode on, and the go around would have been what? Climb to 3,600. Oops. All right, 3,600 is set. We'll watch the power lines, I guess. All right, we'll get flaps 1. All right, we're on in Pappies or Vazzies. All right, full flaps.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
All right, heading bug synced.
Minimums. Minimums.
Nice landing, pilot.
Alrighty.
Dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
Clear the runway. All right, flaps are up. Pitch trim is reset. Flight director off. Probe heat and engine anti-ice off. Yes, that's fine. You pulled your caps, but it didn't show it? Oh, on the runway you pulled the caps? Yeah, it doesn't. It never shows anything that you don't do in your own plane. Like, if you're in the same plane as me, your plane and everybody's plane will show the same way mine's configured. So if I put on the engine covers, every other Vision Jet model has the engine covers on. I think that was the same way it was in 2020. And like you'd be fully configured for or you'd like land and have the chocks and the GPU out, and then you go look at someone else and they're flying in with the GPU attached. It'd always be funny. Always good stuff. Mine isn't out? Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I put mine out, it would show yours out. Forget the landing. Agile looks like he's like stalling. Wait, he's in a T7. I haven't installed everything from the marketplace. There's probably a bunch of stuff that's not shown. Ooh. What's it? Is it the T7, the Texan? Is it like a tail dragger? Is that from the Reno Air Race one? Like when they released like 40 planes or whatever. There were like 6 planes with all those variants and like really special liveries. The foobar tag. Foobar on the tail. I love that we can see our tail numbers now. I guess that's yet another thing that people need to do to make a plane fully 24 compatible. Is like the tail numbers are multiplayer compatible. Alright, I think I'll do one more flight. Probably call it after that. Uno mas. Bird, tomorrow? Are we doing the world tour tomorrow? Are we doing the bird trek tomorrow? I saw you posted the next leg. Grand Canyon leg. Change your tail number. If you're in Flight Sim 24, when you choose the... Okay, Bird. When you choose the plane from your hangar, you know, from your list of planes, at the bottom of the screen hit customize. And that'll let you choose a livery. And then there's an identity section there where you can set your tail number, set your call sign, your flight number, all that stuff. Oh, you started day 11, you have to work tomorrow? It's really great. Nice. There are 2, like, non-airport landings, right, at the Grand Canyon? Alright, parking brake is on. Throttle is idle. Let's get all this crap off.
Transporter. Disembarking of passengers can begin.
Let's leave the battery on. Alright, disembarking started. Real-time flight bonus, 12,000. Day 12 is wild.
Transporter. All the passengers have disembarked. Good job. See you soon.
Day 12 is it oh, crosscart's in the marketplace now, by the way. I picked it up, but I haven't tried it yet. We got 44,000 for that mission. Dude, the VIP missions are worth so much. Alright, let's continue on. We haven't had any horrible weather yet, so that's nice. Yeah, I think I want to keep going south. I think this one, KGZH, 5,000 foot runway, hard surface. Zero passengers, 994 pounds of cargo.
Transporter. You must deliver this package before the deadline.
170 nautical miles. We did 400 pounds an hour, so we'll top it off to, we'll just bring it up to like 800 again like last time. That worked fine. Yeah, it looks like we burned about 400 pounds because I took 700. So let's bring it up to like 740, like half tanks. 500 bucks. Oh, I have a bunch of fish? Oh, that's what we're taking. We're taking fish with us. That's what they're loading on right now. Alright, so let's bring it to 746 on the fuel.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are cleared to taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright, fuel pounds 746. Alright, 760.
Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
Buttered sausage? Holy crap. You know what you put on buttered sausage? Ketchup. That's what you put on it. What's up, Trax? You want a stool? Moving back out to a campground next week? Oh, don't much how flying you'll get to do this summer. How could you fly remote? I mean, if you could get something that uses xCloud, you could fly remotely. What do you need for xCloud? Like a laptop or something? And an Xbox controller, and that's about it? I mean, you'd have to use a controller. I think it only supports controllers, right? Missing 600 pounds. Missing 264 pounds. Yeah, it just wants me to load all the fuel up all the payload every time. %, seats and cargo. We're almost at full mass. Here it said at 9:10, payload realism XP granted at the end of the flight. And then here now it says missing payload, no XP. This just happens all the time with these planes. Like you can't load the amount they're asking you to load in the plane. That's fine, whatever. It's just an XP bonus. Not a big deal. I made it as heavy as it can be, so that's enough. All right, KGAD to KZGH. Kilo Golf Zulu Hotel. Evergreen Regional. All right, flight planner. Route. Reset. KGAD to KGCH.
Delta Tree 26, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Kilo Golf Zulu Hotel.
Descend and maintain
Kilo Golf Zulu Hotel.
Delta
Okay,
Tree 26.
that is right. All right, find the route. Send the route to ATC and avionics. Copy the route string. What's up, Ed? There's the route string in the chat. Oh, you'll have 5G T-Mobile internet? Oh, yeah, yeah. That might be impossible. Like, at least the T-Mobile hotspot's unlimited, right? At least my T-Mobile plan just, like, got unlimited hotspot. T-Mobile has, like, the most generous hotspot. I remember when I was traveling out of the States a while ago, and I, like, got that plan because I knew that it had unlimited, like, 3G abroad or something like that. It was great. The hotspot saved my butt a few times, even recently when we have had like a power outage here. Which has happened like twice, but... Alright, let's see how our dirt is doing. Yeah, we got it's about halfway on the dirt now. Let's get the engine started before our battery dies. And we'll do the init. Looks like the flight plan is in there. Hicks. Hanner to Pix. I just want to pick a... It's got us RNAV 1. Let's just pick an initial approach fix again. Wait, RNAV 1, runway 10. Is it a circle to land? Wait, what? Is that just a typo? Does it mean RNAV 10? I think it means RNAV 10. Good God. Kerbear, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Holy crap, dude. You're insane. Thank you, Kerbear. Welcome to Rocks. Bundesautobahn. Alt F4 Adam. Lal Ratty and Wing Daddy 444. Welcome to the Couch Captains, courtesy of Kerbear Care. Kerbear, thanks so much, dude. Got the new Couch Captains coming in. So, is it RNAV 10? It says to land on 10. It's going to be a reversal down there, but that's all we got for runway 10. I'll just pick that for now. Let's go here. Edit approach. Oh, no, it says RNAV GPS 1. I'm going to pick 10. We'll just see when we get closer. But I just want to load an IAF so we'll get top of descent. A decent top of descent. Should do that more often just to hear you trying to pronounce names. Yeah, some of them, there's like no, when they're all lowercase, it's hard to read. Bundes Autobahn. What is that even? What is Bund? I don't know what that means. Is it something bad? Hopefully it's not something bad. All right, main bus volts. Let's get the generators on. The engine is on. Everything is in the green. Let's get takeoff flaps set. Let's get our oxygen and bleed air on. Strobe light was off again on the startup. Fail.
Ah, Kerbear Cares, you untamable legend of the digital Wild 5 new Couch Captain. That's like releasing 5 rare birds into the unpredictable skies of the internet. To those new souls who now find themselves in this strange voyage, buckle up. And to Kerbear Cares, the benevolent orchestrator of chaos, I salute you. May your generosity forever defy the ordinary.
Wow. Holy crap. Nick Cage. It's working now. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen last time. So it looks like the bug is they have an option to have it be a random voice where you ask the AI a question and it responds. It's called like the Ask AI Whoever. But it's making me... The random button doesn't work for that. It looks like it works, but it doesn't. It wasn't picking the... It wasn't picking the Ask AI one, so I have to set it myself. So I just have to rotate them every now and then. I think Macho Man should be the gifted sub one. That would be pretty good. Alright, who am I blocking? Alright, looks like I'm blocking JT. It's super annoying. Okay, and let me just update this. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, let me get ATC traffic. Yeah, this isn't going to work again, is it? All right, that's fine. Okay, and I think we're good to go. We're just missing weight, but I can't do anything about that. Runway 10? No, sorry. Runway 6. All right, let's go. Parking brake off. Lights are... Landing lights are on. And I gotta do the initialization. Utility, initialization, initialize fuel, confirm. We got the route. And this stuff doesn't really matter. We're just gonna take off at the same speed anyway. All right, accept map. There we go. Thank you for the hype train, Kerbear. It was glorious. Let's see, we're going, are we going west again? We're going southwest. Yes, mostly south. Southwest. I'll do like 28,000 this time. This is not going to be very long, right? Bundesautobahn means, oh, federal highway? I mean, obviously I've heard of the Autobahn before, but I didn't know that. I didn't know what the Bundes was. Federal highway? Okay, and I have Volantis set. Alright, 3011. 28,000. We'll go flight level change. Heading, 165 knots. Auto throttle. Heading mode first, and then nav mode. Oh no, it's turning nav mode on first. Alright, heading mode, runway 6. So put it 060. Alright, 060. Probe heat's off. We'll turn that on in a second. The Bundeswehr, Federal Defense. Oh, the Army. Alright, one more flight. One more Vision Jet. Probe heat is off. Flaps are set. Hitch trim. I'm going to turn off. Let's see. Let's turn off the real time. You can't do like a, maybe it's because I'm not going to places that have like a what's it called? Maybe it's not places that don't have like a tower or a clearance delivery, so it's not letting me start the next flight, basically. I'm just going to do a quick little pop-up sim brief one here. KGAD, KZGH. KGZH, there we go. Vision Jet. And I'm going to give it the route. Alright, Beyond ATC is coming up for this last one.
Beyond ATC.
Get some good sounding ATC. Alright, we'll get the probe heat on. Cast messages are good.
Couch 323, looking to pick up our clearance to Middleton.
Oops. Mic bump. Damn, I haven't done that for a while.
Couch 323, Atlanta Center, cleared to Middleton. Radar vector sprow, then as filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 290, 10 minutes after
5,290.
with me.
290 going southwest?
Cleared to Middleton. Radar vectors sprow, then as filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 290, 10 minutes
All right,
after
nav
departure.
mode is on.
Departure with you. Squawk 0222.
All right, let's roll.
Couch 323.
Couch 323, read back correct. Starter taxi at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Report holding short runway 36.
All right, we're holding short.
Start or taxi at pilot's discretion.
Holding short
Hold for
36.
release. Report holding short runway 36, couch 323. Couch 323, short of 36, holding for release.
Holding for release.
Traffic, 3 o'clock.
They don't know we're flying.
Couch 323, released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1440 Zulu. If not not off by 1440 Zulu contact. No later than 1450 Zulu. Time now 1418 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Release for departure, couch 323.
All right, 600 AGL autopilot. Climb on auto throttle, FLC 165 in heading mode. Turn it around. Nav mode's on standby. Up to 5,000 feet only.
Atlanta Center, couch 323, 2000.
We're good. Takeoff successful.
Couch 323, reset transponder, squawk 0222.
Oh, crap.
Squawk 0222, couch 323.
Okay, 0222, 5,000.
Couch 323, Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, couch 323.
All right, 290.
Delta 1235, contact Atlanta approach 122.95.
Contact Atlanta approach, Delta 1235.
All right, FMS. And we're going direct.
Couch 323,
Painter.
turn left heading 120. Expect further clearance in about 418 miles.
120, 418
Turn
miles.
left heading 120, couch 323.
418 miles. All right, let's fix the data that shows up here. Home. Where is it? Utilities. Setup. Avionics. MFD fields. All right, ground speed desired track. ETE, final destination. So I want distance to go, time to go, fuel. Distance to destination, 190 miles. Fuel on board.
Atlanta Center, American 2011.
And fuel over destination. Oh, no. Fuel over destination. Actually, let's do this. Instead of bearing, distance to destination and ETA. No, ENR, time to final destination. Fuel on board. Fuel over destination. Oh no, we want endurance. Fuel on board. Fuel endurance. There we go. Alright, so we got 188 miles to go. It'll take an hour. We have 103 gallons and that'll last an hour and 2 minutes. But we're in the climb, so this will go up.
Couch 323, contact Atlanta Center 134.95. Have a good one.
34.95.
Contact Atlanta Center 134.95, couch 323.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see the question either, YZ. This is Bird's mod that he's working on. It's like a persistent saving mod. So it'll save it saves what it shows right now. But he's working on like all the damage, the wear and tear stuff, and the like where you left your flaps, for example, your pitch trim, the levers, switches, stuff like that. So if you leave your pitch trim way nose up from landing and you don't set it before takeoff, then good luck. It's not going to be fun. No, JT, I don't have anything planned. I'm not even at 40. Can't plan 50. I don't really keep too much of an eye on it. Usually I'll just look at it, and if it hit a milestone I go, woo, and then I just keep going. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Just keep our lights on. We got, do engine anti-ice. 3011. When we get to 18, we'll go to standard. The usual. Let me make sure this is tracking NeoFly. Yeah, it looks good. The red is fine. Oh, what a beautiful crab. Thank you. Oh god, it's massive. Redeeming crabs for the crab crawl, it just makes sense.
Southwest 1555, descend via Hobbit to arrival, Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta, E-landing runway 28, altimeter tree 004. Descend via Hobbit
3004.
Jackson, Atlanta, landing runway 28.
I guess we'll put that in.
3004. Southwest 1555.
I don't know how close they are to us, though. What's up, Kelly? Cockpit looks like it's kind of laid out different from other jets. This one?
Southwest 1555, cleared direct hopped, resume own navigation. Roger, heading direct hop and resume own navigation.
I mean, it's similar to the... kind of similar to the SR22, I guess, except I guess that one has like the big keyboard thing here. It does have a side stick like the SR22, and then instead of like a G1000 or something, it's got the G3000. I like this plane a lot. It's pretty awesome. It's one of the better ones. Alright, so they're having us go to 29,000. This is as fast as she'll go. Oh god. My god, spreading those Bork coins like crazy. Thanks for the Bork, Kerbear. Is that your third Bork you've sent today? Madman. Oh, please. Please. Please, no farts. Oh no! No!
Is JT Azevedo.
No!
Congratulations.
No! Oh my god! Here it comes. And it's gone. Carry the one to the... and it's gone. Classic. Unbelievable. Oh man.
Couch tree 23, contact Atlanta Center 134.
Alright, that's us.
Contact Atlanta Center 134.05, couch 323.
Brother, this guy stinks!
What the
Atlanta
heck?
Center, couch 323, 171600.
This guy stinks. Sounds like an engine stall.
Couch 323, Atlanta Center, copy.
All right, standard altimeter.
FedEx 830 Heavy, flight level 319er.
Beep.
FedEx 830 Heavy, Atlanta Center.
Altitude, we're going up to 29,000. 290. The ceiling for this plane's 30,000. Is it 30 or 35? I think it's 30,000. Uh, 31,000. Sorry. Yeah, 31,000 is the max. The Honda Jet, which is a light jet like this, made by the same developer, can do like 40. Man, where can it do like 43? Oh, it can do 47,000. The Honda Jet can do 47,000. That's the HA480 Echelon. I don't know if that's the original. I don't know if the original can do 47. Yeah, the Honda Jet's twin engine. Yep.
Traffic. 6 o'clock.
Yeah, JT, only certain ones though. And only like once, and it's got that cooldown. Only once a day per person. But yeah, yeah, you can. It's only certain ones because they have to be added manually.
Miles.
The ones that appear in the bottom left corner are through Tangia TSS. Phenom does 45,000. Yeah, I don't know what the Honda Jet we have is, which variant it is, and I'm not sure if they all go to 47,000 or not. It's possible the one that we have in the sim goes lower. But it's 40,000 or higher. I'm just not sure if it's 47. It might be like 43 or 45, but yeah, it's insane. The Wikipedia page for the Honda Jet is only talking about one called the Echelon, which came out in 2021, I guess. Oh, it's a mock-up displayed, actually, it says. Yeah, the only mention of the word ceiling is for the Honda Jet. The HA480 Echelon, which is a concept, I think. I'm not sure which one we have. Oh, it's 430 in the sim. Yeah, I didn't think it was 47. So it's not this Echelon one, and the rest of the Wikipedia page doesn't say the ceiling. HA420, I think, is the one we have. HA420 ceiling. Yeah, you're right. Jewel is right. 43,000. So I guess they have a concept of one that's a little bigger and faster and goes to 47. 43,000 is ridiculous. I mean, the Vision Jet's really nice, but it does have a really slow climb speed. But, you know, it's like a glorified turboprop, basically.
Atlanta Center 132.25. Take care.
3225.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.25. Couch 323.
Why does it say suspended?
Atlanta Center, couch
After
323.
Hainer.
Good morning, flight level 241.
No, we need to go PIX after that. I must have clicked that by accident.
Couch 323, Atlanta Center.
There we go. Off course a little bit. Alright, 87 miles to PIX. 179 miles to go. 45 minutes it says to get there, and we have an hour 16 of fuel, and then in the descent we'll use potentially a bit less fuel. Oh, this thing usually needs to keep the throttle up to maintain its speed during the descent. Yeah, JT, if you're going to be on both platforms, just don't double bork it, okay? Thanks. Don't try to game it. Coveted bork coins. That's something that Stupid Bird would do, to try to break the system. We don't need double the chance of farts. One chance is enough. No gaming this system because no one's ever done that before. Hey, we had to change the rules. Rookie. Nice try. You could get it back. And just try again, you know. What could go wrong? Gambling your coins. It was to improve the system, yes. Yeah, it was really unfair back when it wasn't a raffle. At least now it's somewhat fair. Now the BR command is definitely not fair.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. I remember those days. The BorkCoin, the Bork system was just being taken advantage of every stream. Being hacked, being gamed. You were not made treasurer. Nope. Self-assigned title, by the way. Just like the self-assigned pardons that we've seen. All lies. And we are almost up to cruise. We got 2,000 feet to go still. Bipartisan support, uh-huh.
Couch Tree 23, Atlanta Center. Expect radar vectors, runway 1.
Oh, runway 1. Expect radar vectors, runway 1. Couch 323. Alright.
Couch Tree 23, verify instruction.
5 o'clock. High.
We'll expect radar vectors, runway 1. Couch 323.
Call a cool ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
All right, 29,000. Still climbing. 28,000. We'll get there eventually.
Traffic.
TOD is, what, like 30 miles out? Yeah, it's about 30 miles till TOD. The version of the Vision Jet you can get in the sim? Well, I'm in the sim, so yep. Yeah, this is the default one, Centaurus. I haven't used the Flight FX one since 2020 because they worked with Microsoft to make it the new like base edition. Yeah, so everybody has the Vision Jet in 2024. And it's got the working checklist now. It's got working caps. It's got the auto land button. It can be used in career mode. It's got all the bells and whistles. They definitely spent time making this one good. All right, TOD 6 minutes now that we're finally at cruise altitude. Trying to get to Mach 5.2. It's not going to be able to. Yeah, the base edition. Yeah. It is. Yep. It's worth flying. This plane is awesome. This is definitely one of the more solid default planes. I mean, they're all decent, but they definitely put like special attention to this one with like the caps, the checklist, the new auto land thing. It's even got like the pins when you load it on the caps and the emergency exit, and works in career mode and all that. So yep, it's just one engine. It doesn't go very fast, but it's just like really easy to fly. It's nice. Stream on Kick? No. I don't think anybody tries to watch Flight Sim on Kick. I don't watch anything on Kick. maybe I'm alone in that, but yeah, I'd never go there. What's Kick? It's like a Twitch clone where people can like do things on there they can't do on Twitch, basically. Like casino stuff, because I think they're backed by a casino or something like that. GeoCities? Not anymore. GeoCities. All right, 345. So they said to expect vectors. Runway 1. Wait, what? Now there's a runway 1. What the heck? Wait, was this in there before? Or was it showing me the wrong airport again? Yeah, I feel like there's bugs where it wasn't, because I thought I looked and there was no runway 1. All right. They said expect vectors, but we got an RNAV GPS with LNAV minimums, 880 for the minimums. All right, 880, and then the bottom altitude's
Couch Tree 23, Middleton Airport.
2000 at Jalso.
Middleton Airport, landing runway 1, couch 323.
Damn, I stopped it at 1600. All right, let's cycle VNAV off and back on just to make sure. All right, we got path. TOD's in 245. And we'll give them a call in a minute and tell them we're ready for descent. All right, and then ASOS 133,425. That's not an ATIS, so I don't think it'll work with Beyond ATC yet. We're landing runway 1, it's 5,000 feet, and the terminal is to the right at the end of the runway for the parking. Minimum safe altitude from the north and south is 3,000. And if you're coming to this from the south, there's no procedure turn, but for us there will be at Wutal. I mean, they're going to vector us here and then around. Missed approach, climbing left turn to 3000 direct to Wutal, so you just turn around, go back to the initial approach fix and hold. And final approach course is 8. Dang it.
Couch Tree 23, contact Atlanta Center 120.
Hit my head on the mic, sorry. I turned to see what the dog was doing and I bopped it with my headphones. Never done this before. Give me a break.
Atlanta Center, Couch 323. Good morning. Flight level 290.
Bonk.
Couch Tree 23, Atlanta Center.
We're ready to start our descent. Couch 323.
Laying on a detain!
Bonk.
Couch Tree 23, descend, maintain 4000, altimeter tree 010.
Alright, 3010.
Altimeter.
Couch Tree 23, turn left, heading 200, vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance.
Turn left, heading 200.
What?
Couch 323.
Expect further.
Calling for new altitude, say call sign.
What?
Couch 323.
It's glitching.
Couch Tree 23, you broke up. Say again, altitude.
What? Say altitude? Flight level 290. What's it doing?
Couch Tree 23, you are already at flight level
What?
290, so go ahead and stay there.
He told us to descend.
Couch Tree 23, turn left, heading 120.
Turn left, heading 120. Couch 323.
I don't know what's happening. Get off my PFD. Alright, we're starting the descent.
Oh no. Anyway.
Oh no. Yeah, you guys don't care. You're safe. It's fine. Alright, we're starting the descent. 210. We're at 217. Alright, let's turn this Christmas sounding music down. Heading 210. I guess we'll listen. It's just a very slight turn to the left. No, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
Chad, it's time for some relaxation. Traffic. 6 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
What? What the heck? Time for some relaxation. Thank you for that beautiful Bork TTS. Oh, Jules in the is that the F-35? It is. Jules almost always in like the A350 or something. I feel like usually the A350
Traffic.
lately, or he's in the PMDG. Traffic. Embracing your inner 12-year-old. Nice. Yeah, I haven't flown a fighter jet for a long time. It's probably really fun. Probably a nice change of pace. What's up, Juicy Juice? Yeah, I'll be done after this flight. More in the descent, so but I'm on almost every day. We're gonna see if we do the group flight tomorrow. I mean, like every day is a group flight in a way, but Bush tomorrow. Bird doesn't know if his schedule is what his schedule is, if he'll be able to right away. So it feels wrong doing the bird trek without him. We could always do other Bush stuff. That's always an option. Or we could do some like We could do like photography challenges and stuff like that. Those are pretty fun and kind of group activities, like rapid fire photography challenges to knock them off, get some trophies, knock them out. I feel like I put the bird mod through the pace through its paces today. I mean, 3 flights in a row, no unloading, reloading. It's just been running this whole time. Yeah, it's doing great. Big game hunting. Is somebody gonna make a hunting mod? It'll be like tranquilizer darts or something. See me fly some fighter jets. I just don't know the first thing about flying them. I just like nothing like even somewhat realistic about how to fly them. It's been a while since I think I did this Super Hornet a while back. Put it on the list, a hunting mod. You put a deer on the front of the Vision Jet. Oh man. Oh, you're trying NeoFly? Nice. Yeah, NeoFly is great. It's free. If you want to support them and get some extra features, you can like pay for the upgraded stuff or whatever, but like it's plenty to just do free. Add a battle royale. Yeah, NeoFly is great. Especially if you've been doing the built-in. Like the built-in career mode is really good. It just doesn't have the amount of content that you can get with the other ones because they've been around longer and you can fly like almost any plane in them. NeoFly's a good time.
Couch tree 23, altimeter tree 010, expect the visual approach runway 1.
Alright, yeah, we're already expecting that.
Altimeter 3010, expect the visual approach runway 1, couch 323.
Alright, settle down, JT. Settle down. Don't make me feel like I'm like babysitting here or something. Hate when I have to babysit the chat. We get it. It's hard to shadow someone in a jet. Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, it's really difficult, yeah.
23, turn left, heading 135.
Alright, left 135.
Turn left, heading 135,
wait.
Couch 323.
135? Alright, we'll try it for a second. That's a pretty aggressive turn. Alright, I'll turn off the auto response. We'll respond to him for a couple. Yeah, the ATC is beyond ATC. It's like 30 bucks. It's good if you do IFR. They like, I think they're working on VFR. They haven't said it for sure. Probably not a vector for traffic. I think it's just trying to get, the airport's right here. So I think it's just moving me this direction to get me a little further off course, and then it's going to vector me down this way and then around. Just kind of an aggressive turn. It's like anything more than 45 degrees feels like a lot. Why are you vectoring us so far to the left? Couch 323. Easter weekend, you're going to bugger off, go to a fancy hotel. Nice, dude. You might have a little Easter surprise for me to play with on the stream. Oh, heck yeah. I'll be around for Easter. Say again. Request submitted. It's kind of... Oh, I asked it why I had to vector, and it's trying to figure it out. I wonder if it's stuck. Turn right heading 205 is what it said.
Couch tree 23, turn right heading 205.
Oh, look, I can't reply. Let me turn on the auto respond and see what happens. Oh, yeah, it's stuck with submitted to pilot. It's stuck with this pilot request thing. Are we on Atlanta Center?
Couch 323, Atlanta Center.
Let me switch off the frequency and back on. Usually that helps.
SkyWest 3689, mobile regional landing runway tree.
Mobile Regional, landing runway tree, SkyWest 3689.
Alright, I'll tell her to re-announce we're on the frequency.
Atlanta Center, couch 323.
Yeah, see, it vectored me out a little bit. Now it's vectoring me along the final approach course. Well, final approach, we have to do a reversal over here. But they're going to bring us down and then around, turn to the north. Yeah, we're in the descent, yep.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Altimeter tree 012, SkyWest 3689.
Couch tree 23, turn right, heading 270.
270? Turn right heading 270, couch tree 23. 270.
Negative, turn right, heading 270.
Turn right, heading 270, couch 323. I mean, it's runway 1, so it's the north-facing runway. We're coming from the north, so we need to turn all the way around for the final approach course. Alright, standard baro. Now to local.
SkyWest 3689, contact Atlanta Center 1855. Have a good one.
Center on 1855, SkyWest 3689. Have a good one.
Couch tree 23, turn left, heading 205.
Turn left heading 205, couch tree 23. We have to do a reversal, Kelly. So it's a north-facing runway. We're heading south. We came from the north, so we're going to have to turn around. Yeah, for runway 1. Oops. Oh my god, the mouse wheel. Like, these vectors would be okay, I think, if they were just moving us, like, you know, 30 degrees at a time, 20 or 30 degrees to the right, but not like, it's moving us like 60 degrees, 70 degree turns to try to get us where it wants us. Oh man, yesterday I played that game, oh my god, what's it called? Repo? With some of my family, like my siblings. Dude, we had like 6 of us, which is a full team. It was so much fun. Have you ever played like Lethal Company? It's like kind of like that, but less like punishing. It's like really silly and hilarious. It's a good time. Without us? Yeah. I thought about streaming it, but like I don't want my family to have to deal with like not doxing each other or anything, you know, or talking about like super personal stuff on the stream, you know? So... And then me and my brother tried, I took the day off work today, so earlier before this stream I played, for like an hour or two, I played that Schedule 1 game, which is hilarious too. Seems like everybody's playing that. It's really fun. That's like a 4-player game. Speed was streaming it, yeah. Yeah, there seems to be, everybody seems to be playing that. It's like the new Among Us, basically. Or the new, it's pretty fun. I like, yeah, I like it. I like Repo a lot too. Repo is really cool. Oh yeah, and I don't know. I think there's a bunch of you guys that are Destiny fans. We talked about Destiny before. I don't know if you guys are keeping up with Marathon, but Marathon is having like a gameplay reveal tomorrow at 10 Pacific time. So I'll probably be on. I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, it's at 10 Pacific, so 10 California time. That's like 1 Eastern. What would that be in GMT? 1500 maybe GMT, something like that. Yeah, it would be 1500 GMT, I think. I didn't get what he said. I'll let her do it. But yeah, they're supposed to be. Their Twitch channel is running already, and there's like thousands of people just there listening to a soundtrack. This like long video that's been playing. It's all like this cryptic stuff. It's kind of cool. Soundtrack is rad, and the art that they've shared is really cool looking. It better be good because they're not making Destiny 3, which makes me angry. So, but it's not going to replace Destiny. I mean, it's like supposed to be like an extraction shooter, like a futuristic-ish Tarkov or something. Like I have no idea. Those games always worry me because of the amount of people that will go to lengths to cheat. And I don't know, people have cheated in Destiny since it came out in PvP, and I'm sure they'll do the same with this new game. So if they don't have like a drastic measure for anti-cheating, I'm just not going to want to play it. But I'll give it a shot when it comes out, of course, see what it's like. It just cheaters ruin every competitive game, so we'll see what they do. Alright, Noodle, have a good one, dude. See you, Rookie. Have a good night, man. Slow mode? It's just on every stream now because some people came in and spammed stuff a few times ago that was super inappropriate, so it's just 10 seconds. It's just an anti-spam measure for everybody. It's always on now. I don't think you can put a single person in slow mode or anything. It's just a channel setting. We would never spin. Yeah, it's not on Twitch, right? Not yet.
Transporter, your deadline will expire in 5 minutes.
All right, JT, have a good night, dude. Wait, what did she say? Oh, StreamerBot's YouTube quota has been met. Of course it has. It's Friday night. Alright, send us down to 200 knots. Auto throttle, 200 knots. Oh, she didn't announce we're on free. What the heck?
Jacksonville Center, couch 3.
Oh, I had to auto respond off. Whoops.
2900.
My bad. It was my fault, not her fault. Alright, let's activate vectors to final since they're vectoring us in. We can clean up the map. And it's an RNAV approach. We're going down to 2,000 feet. So our final altitude. We should really be at 3,000 right now, but I'm just going to turn us around. Fuel low left. Alright, let's get auto throttle to manual because it's speeding me up with vectors to final. Bring it down to 200 knots. Alright, fuel low on both tanks. It's fine, we're at our destination. Alright, 200 knots. I'm just going to turn ourselves around, I think. Let's just go direct Jalso. And that's down to 2,000 feet. So we'll just go Jalso, nav mode, direct to activate FMS, and then it's a VNAV approach. Alright, let's switch it back to FMS mode for the throttle, and then we'll get our gear down. So now it'll bring us down to 180 knots. All right, there's the glide slope. That's an advisory glide slope because this is LNAV approach, 880 on the mins. We got those right there. I just saw the runway right there. I saw a beacon flash, I think. Oh no, it's right there. That might be another one. Is that the runway? Where is it? .008. For runway 1. Can't tell if it's offset. I don't think it is. Wait, it's got 360 in for this current. Oh, we have to turn to the right. Oh yeah, that is it over there. Okay. So it is to the right. It is this one. We're just going this direction and then turning right to line up. All right. What do you mean good night? I just started watching. How many hours a day? I mean, I would say like 3 to 5 hours a day during the, that seems to be the norm. It's been a while since I've done like a 10 or 12 hour stream. Sometimes if there's like a really big release or something, then I'll go longer, but I don't push myself to hit a certain number of hours, you know, then it just starts feeling like a job. And that's why like yesterday I took a day off. It's just like, you know, it's supposed to be for fun. So I just do it while I'm having fun. There was a time I took like 9 months off streaming. I was between jobs and I just wasn't making videos or playing Flight Sim at all, and things were kind of stale for a while for me. Yeah, I don't force myself to do it. It's, you know, it's supposed to be fun. I don't want to, if I force myself, then it could become very not fun. My time is up. Oh, is that what she said? Yeah, if that's true. Oh yeah, time expired, 5 minutes remaining. I don't think I've ever successfully done one of those missions. It's like ridiculous. Alright, whatever, we're not getting any money. Alright, gears down. Flaps 1. Got auto throttle off. Got autopilot off. Flight director off. Yeah, I guess you said you have 5 minutes left, so I should have just went straight for the airport. Yeah, I don't think whoever like coded the time for these, I guess they assume you're doing a direct to route or something, because the times are always like a few minutes before I land every time it expires. So they need to add like a 20-minute pad to it or something. It's like whatever they're doing to calculate the time.
It's been 84 years.
Since what? This hasn't been that long of a flight. Thanks for the bits, Raccoon.
Minimums. Minimums.
Minimums. Now, what's our go around altitude? Climbing left turn 3000 to Wutal. Alright, 3000 is set. Yaw damper's still on. It'll come off automatically. Patcher. Thanks for the Badgers, Kerr Bear. Alright, we're really fast actually.
Nice landing, pilot.
Nice landing, we're not paying you.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut
Nice landing, but no money for you. Alright, engine anti-ice and probe heat off. Made it.
Talk about buttered sausage.
Mm.
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it
Out of my face. Get Gary Busey out of my face. Buttered sausage. What was he talking about? Buttered sausage is the new butter. What's up, Wolfie? Gotta remember to shut down my engine. What? What the hell? What? What just happened? What the fuck? What the fuck? Where am I? What the heck just happened? Okay. I got too close to that. I didn't slam into the house. What the hell? I was I was fine. What just happened? Yeah, it makes no sense.
We have a problem. We have a problem.
What the hell was that? I was going so slow, too. That's what happened to your first 172 in career mode? I don't understand. I didn't even touch it. There's like an invisible building there. Oh my god. Shrink rate.
Minimums. 500.
What?
If he dies, he dies.
Thank you for the bits. What? I don't think I lost the flight because it already knows I landed.
Surely you can't be serious.
We're gonna get this bird a little dirty anyway. Oh!
That looks like it hurt.
It didn't hurt.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Okay. What kind of job do I have? I'm a professional Crocs foot model. Actually, I've been lying the whole time. I'm actually a real pilot, but I'm a really bad real pilot. And that's why I never know what I am doing. I'm just kidding. I'm a real pilot, and it's just all for show. I just pretend not to know what I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a foot model. I hope I didn't lose the entire flight. Click, click, click. All right, let's get it shut down.
The cargo will be removed as quickly as possible.
Persistent aircraft saved. Looks like. Engine running. Engine running. She's gonna not give me any money. You have no job? That's the job that I want. That's the job that we all want.
Tick tock, tick tock. Sorry, but time is up.
She already said that earlier. Still says engine's running.
Start your engine.
So she knows the engine's off. Good, good. Engine running. I think it's still like slowing down. It's hard to see in there. All the switches are off. Oh, it says engine running. Let me do the quick shutdown. Engine running. Count it? Wait, did it not count it? But don't milk me, raccoon. Raccoon's milking me. Yeah, don't send me the milk. Oh man, it says engine running. I don't know how long it keeps spinning. Is the wind spinning it maybe? Potential issue for the jets. Yeah, it's spinning in the wind.
Stop whining. Your kids are soft. You lack discipline.
Yeah, it just keeps spinning. What if I go up here and I turn the wind to 0? Humidity. Wind speed 0. Engine running. Oh, it's still moving the tiniest bit. Come on, stop moving. Stop whining. Some helicopters can't stop the rotor. Yeah, this one's not stopping. Even with no wind. It won't stop moving. Oh no. Save my dirt. What if there's just a manual save button, like override? I guess we don't want that. Oh, the cover. Oh yeah, that's a good call. All right. Install the cover. Oops. Ah, God. I gotta get out to install the cover. Okay. Shocks. Engine cover. Oh, yep, it says shut down now. Yeah, smart. There we go. That did it. Heck yeah. It saved my progress. Yeah, that's a good thing to remember is if you can't get it to the shutdown state, just put in the cover. Heck yeah. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Do I wash it now or let it get dirtier? I mean, I guess we gotta show off the washing. This is the best part is washing it, so. Alright, here we go. The dirty bird's getting a wash. I'm licking all the dirt off of it. Sorry, it's a little too early for ASMR. There we go. What's adding the dirt? Flight Sim 24 adds the dirt. It's part of the new Flight Sim 24 stuff. Bedtime, it's the perfect time. You're welcome. It's almost fully clean. Damn, it looks good. I see little dots right here. Get them out of there. Oh. Oh, what the heck? See these little dots right here? They don't go away. Jeez, it's not. Look at that. I see spots right there. This is crap. Right there. Oh no. Same as your car. Heck yeah. Oh wait, did you guys? Oh yeah, Jewel, you walked up to it. You didn't see any dirt on it, right? You guys that walked up, there was no dirt on it, right? There was no multiplayer dirt. I wonder if I saw the dirt on mine, it would just look like, it would just show the same dirt on theirs. Actually, we can test that real quick, can't we? If I go to Advanced Developer and turn my dirt back on. Yeah, let me close, I'm going to close the bird tool. Oh no. Wait, what? Why did that... It's frozen. Wait, what happened? Oh, there's a pop-up. Okay, there. Okay, we're good, we're good. That was weird. The pop-up... Oh, when I don't know why that didn't pop up. I had to Alt-Tab to the pop-up. Okay, debug. Airplane. Wear and tear. Oops, not wear and tear. Dirt and scratches. Debug. Aircraft.
Kip, since you're a professional foot model, does that mean you get paid in feet per minute?
Oh my god. Yes. He's a sharp dude. Pun coin. There, I turned on the dirt. I want to see if it's on the other planes too. Just like when I put the cover and stuff on, it shows on the other planes. Let's see if it's on Wolfie's. No, look. His doesn't have the chalks, the covers. Mine has the covers, the chalks, and is fully dirty. His doesn't have any. That's actually a good thing, I think, because then it's not just cloning our two planes. Yeah, it's not showing the chalks. It's not showing any of it. That's cool. So even though I made mine dirty, his is not dirty. It's not just duplicating. That's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe we'll see dirt on each other's planes. I mean, that means that the planes are more unique, especially now that we see the tail number. And I think we see the configuration. Remember back when... Was it Bob or... I forget who it was. Somebody landed the ES-30 and we watched them shut down one engine at a time. And it represented how they were configuring the plane. And they landed with the gear up. And all that was represented on that plane in multiplayer. So I think maybe the Vision Jet's getting to that point now with the tail number too. So maybe eventually we'll see the wear and tear. And we're seeing the avatars now too, so it's kind of cool. We need a dirt server. Synchronize the dirt. That's it's going to be part of Pass Premium. A nice looking plane you got there. Pass Premium synchronizes the dirt. Synchronizes the skydive. Alrighty. That's gonna do it for me, dudes. Looks like everybody else is playing non-flight sim stuff. Alright guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. We don't know yet if we're gonna do the Dirty Bird. The stupid Dirty Bird tour the bird trek tomorrow because of Bird's schedule. But if he's able to make it, then we'll do bird trek. Otherwise, maybe it'll be Sunday or another day. We'll figure out some bush stuff to do. I think photography mode might be nice. I haven't done that for a while, and we can kind of do that as a group. Yeah. Message me in the morning. I'll grab my coffee. We'll see if it's if it works out. If not, we'll figure out something else to do. I think the photography would be cool just because it's just been a while. Let's see. Do I know anybody that's doing flight sim right now? I don't think so. Our boy Fliggity's not online. Sometimes I'll try to see if somebody's doing like oh, this person's doing viewer discretion advised. 18 plus. Flight sim plus NeoFly career. Are they in the Vision Jet? It's always weird. You never know what you're bringing people into if you pick someone randomly, so I usually don't do it. Yeah, let's just call it a night. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you for the gifted subs again, Kerbear. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. Melanie, thank you for re-upping your Couch Captains membership on YouTube. YZ, thanks for the Prime. Continuum and any of Conti's viewers that are here hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Conti, thanks again for the raid, dude. Hope to repay it someday. Raccoon, thank you for 18 months. And Claus for 5 months in a row on YouTube. And appreciate all the bits from you guys. Lots of bits actions today. Thank you, Jewel Kerbear, Sawyer, Raccoon, Rookie. And thanks for that hype train as well, Kerbear. Much appreciated. And Shooter as well. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Thank you guys for the bits today. What? What? Oh, and Sawyer too. What? What? And Dan, I think. Oh, it was 2 days ago. All right. Made it through. Thank you guys so much. The casino is closed. Oh, you won at the end. Very nice. Oh my god. Oh no. Holy crap. Risking it all. God, this sim looks so good. It's just shots like these too where it's, you know, X-Plane is nice, but we can't, you know. I'm going to try the X-Plane again, that Zebo mod or whatever. I'll try it again. I had problems with auto throttle, so I wasn't feeling it tonight. Still looking for a raid? Yeah. What you doing? You have a friend that's streaming? We can raid a friend of yours. Are they playing Flight Sim? Oh, Studio Canuck? Okay, let me see. I don't think I'm following him. Same category. Oh, I see him. Oh yeah, 33 viewers. Nice. Flight Sim 2020, Windwing, FMC, Toby. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Love our Canadians. Alright, starting the raid. Alright, yeah, we'll go over to Studio Canuck. Oh, you follow him too? Nice. I don't think I've ever watched him. Alright, sweet. I'll go there and hang out, and I'll see you guys over there. Thanks, thanks for the suggestion. Alright, over to Studio Canuck. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out. Yep, I'll join over there too for a bit. I gotta make food, and I won't be sleeping for a couple hours, so... Alright, guys, have a great night. Thanks for flying along. Wolfie and Jewel until the end. Thanks, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll see if we do bird trek, or, you know, we'll figure something else out. I'll be on probably noon or 1 p.m. my time. I'm gonna watch the marathon thing in the morning. That's at 10, so it should be fun. Alright, guys, GG. Thank you. Thanks, Score. Alright, guys, have a good night. I'll see you over on Studio Canuck's channel. GG. See ya. All that stuff. Alright, bye-bye.